All right, greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Good to be back at it for a little bit. Let me pull up my chat. Darmo, what's going on, man? Hey, appreciate you joining me on both Twitch and YouTube. Thanks, man. James, what's up, dude? Moonlight, how are you? Happy birthday. What you mean, happy birthday? How are you all doing today? Give me just a second. Still setting up. Let's go. Just chatting. And hey, my camera's not on. Let me get the camera on. Boop, boop, boop. And bam. There I am. What's going on, everybody? I am doing well. My room is an absolute dump right now. I got a couple of new pieces of furniture. I'm actually want to change up my streaming setup real quick, and it's the chaos before the calm over here right now. I feel very, very cramped with all the crap around me, but that's okay. At the end of the day, it's going to be well worth it. Let me get my headphones in. And somebody's coming towards my door. That'll be my wife. Hello, darling. Everything good? Awesome. All right. Love you, dear. Get some rest. Okay, let's see. Let's get this party started, shall we? I would really like to be done with the L's before we end tonight, so let's see if that's possible. Switch over to YouTube vids, pull my chat back up, and spin up the game. There we go. Boss Page, what's going on, man? Appreciate you joining me on Twitch. What's up, dude? Just want to say happy birthday and see how many people enjoy the bad way. You try to be a trendsetter, Moonlight. Oh, favorite game ever? Man, Origins is pretty high up on my list as well. It's a pretty awesome game. So it's not his birthday? Nah, it's not my birthday. I'm actually October, so you got a little bit longer. Oh, that's right. So in our last episode, we got a good ways through the forest, and then we came into this underground section where it appears the wolves' lair is, but the door to their lair was closed. So I guess we've got to search through here first before we can get there. Very crafty of you. Moonlight is a very crafty individual. For those who are not already aware, she most certainly is. Whoa. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see. And that. Doing well. Felt like I was dying last night. Uh-oh. Had no sleep for 2 days going into 3. I mean, I finally put me to sleep. Oh, man. I hope tonight goes better for you. That's unfortunate. Move on. I do not remember this crap at all. Where y'all at? Come on now. Oh, you know what? I should need to be worried because my guy can tank damn near better than the people I have tanking. So I don't really care anymore about a bunch of people coming towards me the way I used to. And bam. So Boss Page, I know you had put a comment in the Discord about that 9-hour video, but I didn't get a chance to really see what you were saying. But no, I most certainly have never watched a 9-hour video on Discord before, and I was surprised to see it was that long. I respect it though, and I'm looking forward to watching it because I'm really curious to find out, can you make a 9-hour video that doesn't feel like it has a bunch of fluff in it, you know, and feels like, all right, this was 9 hours and you actually did need all 9 hours. Drink water and turn off the blue light. Yeah, my wife has a terrible habit of, she loves sitting up in bed and looking at the phone, and I keep trying to get her out of that because I'm like, you don't want to train your body to feel like it's gonna look at bright lights when it's in the bed. Like bedtime, when you get in the bed, your body should automatically know, all right, it's time to go to sleep, and shut everything down. You don't want to train your body to, oh, you're in bed right now? Oh, okay, well that must mean it's time to look at a bunch of bright lights and videos and stuff like that. I think that's unhealthy and counterproductive. Now, mind you, Who am I to talk about productive sleeping habits, right? I'm up streaming with y'all into the wee evening, so I better admit, what's going on? That Twitch stream looks weird. What do you mean, Kunchu? As in, I'm doing something wrong, or just in general, Twitch looks weird to you? Yeah, there are many music comp vids that are 24 hours or more. Interesting. Ian, what's up, dude? I can't complain at all, man. How are you? I don't know what I'm heading towards, to be honest. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing down here.
Mommy? Mommy, no matter, son.
Calm down. Tell me who you are, child.
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Calm down. What are you seeing? Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Commenting about Twitch on YouTube. Didn't know you stream over there. Oh, yeah. That started this past week, actually. I'm now streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So, yeah, if you use Twitch on a regular basis, be sure to follow me over there. I'm trying to get affiliated with it next month. Partner I know is going to take forever, so I'm not trying to rush that, but I feel like I should be able to average 3 viewers over the course of the next month to hopefully get that affiliate rank. In fact, now that I think about it, I should talk about that more on YouTube, let people know that that's what I'm actually going for, what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I started streaming 3 days. Yeah, we need to boost them up. I'd appreciate it. Right now, I'm averaging, I think, what, 2.64. So I'm not far off. I just got a tablet. This earthen tablet is covered in pictographs and then a fancy scroll for a gift. I wonder who the scroll's for. Is that whatchamacallit, Win? She loves books, but books and scrolls might not be the same thing to her.
Allow me.
And
I can do that. I know that.
Whoops.
You have something on your
Didn't
mind.
mean to do
don't
that.
You?
Nothing. Never mind. Sun doesn't go down right now in Alaska. That kind of screws everything up for me. Yeah, it's hard to sleep when your body feels like it's daylight. Well, the mods, they're listed in the description. They're pretty good. Find the damn Cunari in Dragon Age 2. I can't wait to get to Dragon Age 2. So many of you all have tried to say that it's the best Dragon Age game, and I just do not see it. Complete the ancient ritual. The urban title you recovered is covered in writing. Perhaps Elven, most of the writing is faded. Pictographs seen again some sort of cleansing ritual performed prior to honoring the dead. Lennon, thank you for following me on Twitch, dude. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Second shows an elf kneeling before the altar. The first pictograph depicts an filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. Then an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. Third shows an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. The fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. Last shows an elaborate doorway, perhaps opening or closing. Okay, so fill an earthen jug, kneel before it, and pray. Take a sip and empty it. All right. Where's all this supposed to be taking place? Can I go through this door, or is this the door that I have to figure out how to open? No, I can go through this door. Okay. And there's a whole lot of people. Let's go on this one first. Okay. Here's the, that's where the ritual can be done. All right, that's fine. I'll deal with that in just a moment. Now, this is one of the best. If you're an old school RPG gamer. Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like even if you're not old school, frankly, if you just love great stories, Dragon Age Wardens is just a must-play game. Like, from a combat perspective, and obviously from a graphics perspective, it can be hard on people, but from just a straight-up story standpoint, it's just so clearly a cut above most of the games people have played, especially these days. Ooh, I saw that war cry, Alistair. That was nice. That worked out nice. A Paul, what's going on, man? Can't complain at all. How are you? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Did I get an earthen jug? I don't think I did. I may not even have all the pieces for that. Broken stone altar. Oh, okay. So the stuff I need is all in different places. Oh, here we go. One of those phylacteries.
As you desire.
Mm-hmm. Show the artifact to the other. Wait, this elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure that contains what appears to be blood, fresh and liquid even after all this time. The gem is vibrating slightly. Show the artifact to other party members.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You think it would be all dried up after so long? There must be magic involved.
I wonder if the game is treating this like essentially it's the first time you've seen a Revenant gem. I wonder if this is supposed to be the first one you get, and because we didn't get this whole dialogue with any of the other ones we did. Feather, what's going on? Appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, I really want to change Morrigan's hat shoe. I just haven't been able to do it yet. I think that's the Eldritch Night Crystal. Oh! Touch the gem. The gem is warm to the touch, and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images, and memories from a life not your own. The presence in the gem is at first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recoils in fear, and the images that rush your mind are ones of imprisonment and loneliness. Who are you? What are you? The presence thinks quickly, bewildered. Finally, it decides that you are indeed real and not a product of its fevered imagination. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage in glittering silver armor, but this was long ago, remembered as if through a fog. What is this place? What happened here? The images that come are slow, as the presence must think back to a time it barely recalls at all. You see a place of serenity, where the elders come to slumber and are visited by those who offer tribute to the gods on their behalf. The presence memories of what happened there are uncertain. There are flashes of violence, of war, but it is all too long ago. None of it is clear. Was this a war with the humans? The presence remembers the humans. This was a time even after the humans had come. It was they who had built this place long before. Perhaps the war was with other humans. Perhaps it was with something else. Something that killed both the humans and elves that were here. It is not clear. How did you end up in this gem? You see images of a great battle, elves and humans both screaming and attempting to flee from some terrible presence. What that presence was is blurry and lost to time. The presence fled the destruction by using the life gem, escaping its body. It was sure that someone would come to rescue it, but no one did. Not until now. How do I know you are not a spirit tricking me? You see faint images of a mage holding the life gem and chanting in an unknown language. There are no other memories. The presence does not know how to prove this to you. You were once a mage. You see images again of the elf in silver armor, who is mage and warrior both. The name for the order he belongs to translates in your mind to Arcane Warrior. What is an Arcane Warrior exactly? The presence can remember little. You see images of an order of elven mages who channel their spells into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. The presence could give you what knowledge remains within it of how to become an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, but you could teach such knowledge to those who are. This is all the presence has left to offer any longer, the last of its memories. In return, the presence takes only one thing from you: oblivion. How would I give you the release you seek? The images that come are faint and uncertain. You see a stone altar and the life gem placed upon that altar. The life gem then vibrates and explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. You could teach me to become an arcane warrior? The images that the presence sends are desperate. It will give you what memories it has. Whoever follows the arcane warrior's path will be the last of its order. Is there nothing else you can offer me? The presence has nothing else to offer. It possesses nothing and remembers little of a light from so long ago. Yes, I will try to help you. The images become tinged with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the light gem must be placed on it. That's actually pretty cool. What's going on, Jeff? How are you, dude? I've been doing all right, Feather. How about you? Dragon Age 2 was the first game with the kick-ass Grey Warden armor in it. You can't use it, but it looks amazing on Carver and Bethany. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's right. It wouldn't make sense for your character to be able to use Grey Warden armor. Man, I think I might pick the Grey Warden background when I finally get a Veilguard playthrough going. Approach the stone altar with the gem. As the life gem nears the altar, the presence becomes overcome with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? The images that are sent to your mind depict a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the Arcane Warrior? The presence is ready to teach you now. Yes, give me your memories. The memories flood into your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few of the talents that the Arcane Warriors once possessed. Now the presence asks that you keep your promise. Release it from its eternal prison. Place the artifact on the stone altar. The last images from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Quest completed, and hey, look at that. Another person leveled up. Excellent. Been doing all right. Just played a Wizard 101. What is Wizard 101? Just a pile of bones here, okay.
Delighted.
Chainmail. And you know what? I think we are supposed to just go ahead and do that ritual. I hiked the tennis shoes last night and now have blisters on my feet. Oof. Well, I hope you had a good time hiking at least. Alright, so this is the fountain. This is the altar. Let's see. Elven ritual. Boom, boom. Morrigan's dress. He goes, I'm looking for a father for my children. It can certainly be looked at like that, James. Went bad, then went back to sleep. What a mood. Oh, bad. And I'm surprised it's still going like RuneScape is. What kind of game is Wizard 101? I see it's down, but otherwise okay. Oof. AC being down and this type of weather is unfortunate. The water in the pool appears cool and clean. It is refreshed from some eternal source, perhaps magically. Submerged in the water is what appears to be a small earthen jug. Take the earthen jug. You take the jug out of the pool. It is made of clay and appears to be none the worse for its long submersion. Fill the earthen jug with water. You dip the jug into the water until it fills up completely. Leave the pool alone. The altar is plain and covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond legibility. Place the filled earthen jug on top of the altar. The filled jug is now on top of the altar. Kneel before the altar and pray. You kneel before the altar and pray, touching your forehead to the ground as depicted on the tablet. You feel a sense of rightness and approval around you. What? Leave the altar alone? How do I get the jug? I need the jug. Give me the jug. Examine the earthen jug on the altar. Oh, there we go. Take a single sip from the water in the jug. You carefully take a sip from the water in the jug and then replace it on the altar. Take the earthen jug. You take the earthen jug. Nothing is on the altar now. Leave the altar alone. Dump the water in the jug back into the pool. Slowly, you spill the water out of the jug back into the pool. As soon as the jug is empty, it shatters, the pieces falling into the pool. And there we go. All right. And hey, we all got a level up now. Isn't that nice? Delord, what's going on, man? Late night streams, but I'm holding on. It'll be nice one day when I get to the point I can stream earlier. We're using a window in Oklahoma for the better part of the last decade. And that works for you, James? Yeesh. Kak, what's going on, man? How are you? Wizard 101 is where you create your young wizard and choose to cast spells through cards from the schools of life, death, storm, ice, fire, mythic, balance. Ooh, that does sound like a good time. What am I heading towards? What is this? A shade. Let's do a save here. What is this about? Why is it not allowing me to target them? I was about to say.
Another battle, I
And we're good? Alright, we're good. We'll go ahead and loot this sarcophagus because right now we're here. Might as well. Burial chamber. You need help? Are you lost your spirit? Whoa, she's a problem as well, huh? Lady, we're gonna put a stop to that. No, ma'am. Not gonna let that go down at all. There we go. Yep, there we are. We good? Oh, no, we're not. Who's that? Another greater shade. Good lord. Alright, we're carving you up too. Alright. Burial chamber. Ooh, there goes the Juggernaut armor. Very nice. I was wondering, what did I miss one of the grave markers? Okay. Now the only other thing that disturbs me, wasn't there supposed to be a group of blood mages we needed to take out? Some Maleficar. And I don't remember getting them. My sleep broke a couple of months ago. It took them like 2 to 3 days to fix it. So I had to crash my neighbor and his girlfriend for that time, or else I would have melted. Yep, that's pretty much the way I feel. I really need AC abandonment. Jug shatters after one use. Helvin engineer. Tomorrow's the first day off in 2 weeks. Nice, Kak, nice. That's awesome, dude. No, we have to turn. Is this right? Am I going the right way? I am. Okay, cool. All right, straightforward it looks like. Was a 101. Was a giant wholesome meme. Then later down the line, you can choose for the celestial spell schools of sun, moon, and stars. It says multi-founded graves outside this ruin. You must fight those armored liches. Yeah, I think I have the rest of the set. In fact, let's check on that. I got the helm, I got the gloves, I've got the boots, and I've got the armor. So yeah, we should be good. Unless there's like a weapon and shield that I'm supposed to get that I don't have yet. Wow, there's a lot of enemies over here. Morrigan, I don't like you being the first one through the door. So let's check out on that. Your defense is not as good as everybody else. That's better anyway, because now more people can be around. Excellent. Excellent.
Allow me.
Oh.
I could do that for you.
Sure, sure. Do it. There we go. And broken crate and iron ring. In fact, how is my inventory doing? Yeah, we're getting up there. We're getting close to the time when there's no more space. I probably should have went on ahead and taken a trip back to sell some things before we came here, but oh well. I think, here we go. Here's a phylactery. I was about to say, we're gonna go this whole way without, you know, now that I think about it, we have faced plenty of revenants, but still, let's do another one. So I hope it's fit. Yeah, I think the part of why Morrigan dislikes Alistair and a good Warden origin being a social Darwinist. She fears her intended child could inherit their weakness. That's certainly one way to look at it. Ooh, y'all are just not a big deal to me anymore, huh? My. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Medium window unit can keep a room clean if you heavy play, scrap of paper, and excellent. So in my bedroom, like an animal den in the summer. Nice. Matter class shreds speed so they can one-shot your enemies at times. Yep, absolutely. I've been using Mana Clash very, very heavily. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Damn, I just triggered a lot of people. Morrigan's right there in the middle of it. Girl, I'm gonna need you to heal. Stop playing around with these people. Go ahead, give Liliana a regular heal too while we're at it. Really, you just gonna pick at me right in front of me? You ain't got no respect for me, huh? Good lord. There's fire just going around everywhere. Damn. All right. Why are some of them some of them were pressurized and then they became unpressurized? I don't know what's happening.
Right ahead. As you like.
There's more. This was a pretty freaking rough room. My dad experienced the same when our AC broke in Arizona in 110-degree heat. Oh, man. Arizona, crazy. I believe that lockpick is what helped you identify disarm traps. It is. She can find them and disarm them, but there were so many of them that there was no effective way to be able to do that in the midst of the battle. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get through this. I'm confused that they would have you travel all this way in order to, what, have to, at the end of the day, I'd have to come right back, right? I'm bound. Oh, here we go. Pretty sure that's one of those demon quests. Please let me not max out my, my freaking inventory while I'm here. I would really hate that. I had to end up having to go all the way back or something. Okay, this should be interesting. I don't know what's over here.
Of course. Well, let's just deal with these ones and move on.
There you go. People off those traps. Hey, it's too late for all that. Should help against the arcane. Oh, there's an arcane horror down there. Yeah. Stopping your companion stepping on stupid is one of the hardest challenges in RPGs. That's why I don't really bother with it. I just heal them through it. Mike, what's going on, man? How are you? I'm in Greece. Whoa! Is this your first time in Greece?
And so I shall.
What? Oh, I remember this. There's an arcane horror down here. I remember this. Yep. Is that? No, it's just him. Okay, cool. Here you go, buddy. Yep, and let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, put an immediate stop to that nonsense. Look at that. You caught an absolute beat down. What's that? Oh, ha. Killed him so quick his homies didn't have a chance to come out and assist him. Gonna kill me so many times in Fallout New Vegas. I don't remember the Veronica character in Fallout New Vegas. Veronica. If you maxed out Cloaked in Shadows, you can have the party stay back, sneak into a room, disarm the traps, back out, and then re-enter and start the fight without traps. Takes twice as long, but it works. Nice. Yeah, not something I would do, but it's always cool when games give you different options for how to approach combat. Very, very cool. Okay, this other group is way in the back. Battle axe, bunch of gems. I'll take it. Even though I feel like it just put more pressure on my inventory. Not my first time in Greece. I'm Greek. Nice. Okay, that's awesome.
All right.
So do you get to go back often? I can already tell it's going max me. No, darling, even though I love talking with you.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
There we go. That's done. And that's back out there. What's in the sarcophagus? Legacy White Shear. Mana Clash almost one hit him. Yeah, absolutely. The best singers is from Greece. What's going on, Baldry? Which singer? Slam streams go well to my morning coffee indeed. Nice.
Allow me.
Yeah.
I can do that for you.
One of the goals when I'm able to do this on a full-time basis, I'll actually have a stream schedule and it'll be much earlier in the day. So that's easier for other people to join in on the streams. I know right now it is. Well, a lot of folks said like this, no way. No way, no way. One only. Oh, George Michael. Yep, very good one. No, I'm Greek. Local. Only been in the States twice. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. And that has me going out? I'm so confused. Fruit. And diamond, okay. Alright, let's save here. I'm a little bit confused about all this, but you know what? Let's go ahead and level up first before we leave. Do all that. Nothing we need there. I'll take this, but you know what? No, I won't take this. Take survival instead. And really doesn't matter, so whatever. Shadow. I wonder what that's about. Huh. Strength. And we got all the champion stuff. We got all that stuff. We got all this stuff. Oh, we were gonna work on getting assault. Sure. And magic. Oh, so she could get Arcane Warrior now, and I'm actually curious what Arcane Warrior provides. Permanent bonus spell power, we'll take it. You and Cunning. And nope, don't need Death. These are all activated. This is sustained. Okay, one attack and increasing attack speed substantially. This mode consumes stamina quickly. Probably can't manage that. Punisher. Dual weapon mastery. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're now able to wield full-size weapons in both hands. I might have to respec her again to go ahead and pick that up. We'll see. It's time to return to town and clear your inventory. Yeah. When I get to the map again, I'm going to do that, but it looks like we're going to get into the lair of the werewolves first. We like Euros over here, too. Thanks for that, Greek. Yeah, I'm a fan. Cyprus, basically same people anyway. Not sure his name was actually Yoga something. Did visit Florida because I have family there. The other time I went to San Antonio for the NBA Finals. Whoa! Was it worth it? Did you enjoy the NBA Finals? Just out of curiosity, why do you not make your PC the lockpick and trap man as opposed to a companion? The reasoning for that was that dexterity works better for pure power, whereas cunning works better if you're looking to try to buff the entire party, and cunning also plays into lockpicking. In hindsight, if I did it all over again, I probably would make my main character cunning, so I would have lockpicking on him, because that's definitely what I usually prefer, and that's the way it's going to be in Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age 3. But for whatever reason, oh, you know what it is? I always am a cunning archer. Always, always. And then when I was looking around to figure out what were the mods I was going to use for this game, I came across a video that really broke down in a very detailed way why dexterity kind of works better. And I was like, you know what? I've never done a dexterity-based archer before. Let me go ahead and do this. And I've really, really enjoyed the experience, because even though I'm not able to lockpick, and obviously I don't have the buffing capabilities that Bar provides, I am so much tankier than my cunning archer usually is, and I really like that. I like that I could be the person in front, 5 enemies could rush towards me, and I'm not particularly concerned, because my dodge is so crazy high that I'm able to mitigate most of their attacks. That's the reason why I did it. So are we swimming to the lair? Arcane Warrior gives mages the ability to use magic to qualify for weapons and armor. Another thing lets you use your spell power as a damage bonus, but don't quote me on that. Probably not all that great for Morrigan then. Definitely, I'm a Spurs fan. We won that title, clinching last game by a landslide. San Antonio was nice too. Alamo, Riverwalk. So this would have been back during the Tim Duncan days, right?
And so I shall.
Ooh, corpse skull. Look at that.
As you desire.
Same for you. Yep. More corpse skull. Wow, we're at 124. That really sucks. I hope this is... Nope, I can tell it's not a short area.
What shall we do here?
Wow. Just talking about how tanky I feel. And now you have these people. What's Morrigan doing? Why aren't you... Oh, you already used that? Here, well, do something like this. Do something. There we go. Nice job. Look at you. When I said do something, I didn't even think it was going to work as well as it did. Damn, they can stagger me. That's interesting. Damn, he got over that, he got over being stunned super fast. And yet still.
As you desire. Of course.
Pile of filth down here. Uh-oh. I was about to say, I knew I heard of some sort of growl. I'll take 2 stats to go with 2-to-1 ratio of attributes. Where Rogue is 2 dex and 1 cunning each level until cunning hits mid-20s, and now start spreading that extra point out. Yep, that makes sense. Absolutely. Yep, Tim was almost 40, but he could still ball. Yeah, Tim was good to the very, very end. What's his name did a great job spreading out the rest. You know what? Is it possible for me to go back? Because if so, it might make more sense to go back. As much as it pains me. This would be so painful though. How big is this area? There's no way to tell. And what I'm concerned about as well is I don't know once I come here if it'll allow me to come back and loot everything. You know, I assume it will. Let's just go. Let's just go and see what happens. I don't like going backwards. I want to go forward. Always forward. Always forward.
Right ahead.
Reminded me of Enderall's journey to the water castle when you went to swim through that water. Done. There we go. Whoa! What's going on with you, darling? There you go. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Morrigan might not be set to heal when she herself is experiencing peril. Self in the ally health below 50, but not if her health is below 50. So you know what? Self health below 50%. Go ahead and use heal first. Hey, you know what we gotta do? You know what? No. Here. And then self health below 50%. Group heal. Ally. Help yourself first, because if you're down, nothing else is gonna matter. Here we go. Nothing else is gonna matter. 109. How full is your inventory? All the way. 125 out of 125. They're never seen. Oh, you know what? No. What happened was I did the entire latter portion of the forest, and then I just went straight into here because it just seemed like I was supposed to do it all in one go. But clearly that ain't the case. Clearly the game expected that, hey, you will go back and then come back to this later. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Or at least we're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with it. And we're gonna assume that the game will allow me to come back. Fire arrows. You know what? There's at this point, at this late stage, there is no reason to be saving these fire arrows. Let's just go ahead and put those in. There we go. You could destroy some of the trash items to make room, but you know, money's very finite in this game, so I feel bad doing that. Feel like I'm gonna miss out on something. Here we go. Besides, I think we're here. I think we're here. Let's make a separate save just to be sure. Yep, gatekeeper.
Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Who are you?
I am merely another of the cursed who guards the entrance to our sanctum. I have been sent to parley.
We're talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
And how do I know I won't be walking into another ambush?
What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further.
Smart man. So why doesn't this lady come and speak to me herself?
We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then we will not chance her coming to harm.
If you were willing to talk, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees, and since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Is your lady Witherfang?
She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
Interesting. I seriously can't remember a single RPG game where I found myself saying, hey, this is a very good inventory system. That's interesting. You know, the system was very annoying. Sorry, one second. Let me grab a drink. Way over here, one moment. The system was very annoying, but I did really enjoy the inventory in the recent Deus Ex games. Like, it was annoying because it was limited, but it was also, it felt cool the way you were kind of had to be very specific about how you were packing things in. And I felt like it forced me even more to lean towards a more stealthy way of playing, because the really nice guns that you wanted to use were all large and bulky and took up a bunch of space. So it just really didn't make sense to keep a bunch of them around. I liked it. Even though it was still annoying, I liked it. Even though he's a role player, I always liked Tyson Chandler. He would fire me up with those high energy plays, for sure. For sure. There's an infinite money glitch in Redcliffe. If you make the innkeeper fight and he dies, you can get an infinite number of Shale's gems. They restock every time you load into the inn. That's fixed by one of the mods that I have installed, James. Chandler was a great defensive player. Definitely underrated during that Mavs 2011 title run. Yep, for sure. Yeah, he was on the Bulls for a while, too. I really enjoyed him. Then take me to this lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
These werewolves are very well designed. They look absolutely terrifying. Despite the tufts of hair on their thighs.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Thank you. I am glad we have this chance to talk.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swift Runner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swift Runner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
I don't remember what the story is. How do you know what he has or has not told me?
Because there are things that he would not tell. Things that you should decide for yourself, whether you need to know. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
Oof. Oof. So Zathrian cursed them, I take it?
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Who are you, though? What kind of creature is she supposed to be? Is she essentially supposed to be a nymph? I don't remember seeing one like her in Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition. The infinite money glitch I know of is when you make item junk, you can hit the sell and sell all buttons at the same time to sell it twice and rinse repeat. Yep, that was a very scrappy, likable team. Except maybe Deshaun Stevenson. I even like Stevenson. I didn't like on Chicago. Eddie Black Hole Curry. Eddie had his moments. He wasn't the best, but he had his moments. Who I miss, what's the guy who's on the Heat now? I miss when he used to be on the Bulls. Miss comic relief guys like Lance Stevenson and Andre Bloch. I was never a big Lance Stevenson guy. I really miss Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller was the guy who used to make me laugh. I love the way he terrorized the New York Knicks. A lot of SA things present in this game. I never realized it. They really went for the dark fantasy. Yeah, if you remember the Anita Sarkeesian videos where she talked about feminism and how women are treated in video games, Dragon Age was definitely one that she pointed out. And at the time I was watching the videos, I felt like it was grossly unfair because Dragon Age is a world where women are basically running everything. And so I felt like, man, this is a really strong, from lore perspective, it's really strong on female empowerment. Why would you use this game to try to deliver that message? But playing through this, most especially as the city elf, between that origin and some of the other things that we've already seen, I kind of get it. I kind of understand where they're like, why do you use this as the way to push forward your story so often? And it's always women who are being victimized, and they're always being victimized by men. It's interesting. Jimmy Butler. Yeah, I miss Jimmy Butler for sure. For sure. Homie was like, hush, girl, I'll tell her. That famous joke to Spike Lee, iconic moment. Iconic. It hurts me so bad that he never got a championship. Hurts me so bad. Gotta love the Godiva here. It's a little manifestation of the first spirit and giving consciousness. Is that what it is, Feather? Okay, interesting. Life where Reggie Miller's nickname comes up. Indiana Jones. Wow. Why did you ambush the Dalish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Ooh, kill Zathrian? Yikes. Why would Zathrian agree to come here alone?
If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Witherfang is never found. Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Age is still very much a progressive setting, but I think it's definitely worth thinking about how they use these themes. Exactly. What's up, Sunlight? Oh, sorry. You got a couple of different options. There's a YouTube note. Well, first, make sure that the bell is on YouTube. There's Discord, and then there's also I am on Twitter, and I always put out Twitter notifications as well. So you got 3 different ways. Forest Spirits. All right. Okay, got you. And strategically placed. This is a complete remake of Dragon Age Origins. What would you want to improve upon? Combat animations. And what if there's no way to break the curse?
I believe there is. There must be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
Very well. I will go to Zathrian and tell him this.
And we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Excellent. You don't have to focus in on it. I see it. Can you... Wolf. Rubble, sarcophagus. Okay. We'll deal with the rest of this when we come back. Treasure pile. There we go. Excellent. Anybody here a fan of comics, graphic novels? Yep. I always want to check out all the Dragon Age stuff. There's a huge fan base for it. I figured it must be decent. It's an interesting setting for sure. Yeah, in fact, it's already been confirmed that a couple of the major characters you meet in Veilguard are based on the graphic novels. So I haven't read... I need to go sell my stuff first, dude.
Ah, and here you are already.
So I'm definitely gonna have to go back through it. There's a funny clip where Barkley calls a producer a pussy on live TV, and Reggie gives her the dad lecture. You can't say that. Nice. What's going on, Eric? Yep, I got the Arcane Warrior specialization. And what's going on, Morrigan? Hope you're doing well, man. I'll have to get my personal channel connected to Twitter. FYI, my views on my own and do not reflect my employer. It's pretty cool. Almost every character is from some other DA thing. Yep. Yeah, they do a lot of cross connectivity. I appreciate that, but I wish they sometimes did a better job of helping to inform you of the character's backgrounds or motivations if you've only played the video game. I think Logain is 3 times a better character if you've read the book as opposed to just having only played the game. And I don't think that's really fair. I don't think it should be that big a difference, that big a gulf in your understanding of who he is based on what medium you've consumed. Zathrian, what are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
So you knew about this ruin. Why didn't you tell me?
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here.
Wow.
It seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf.
Wow.
I inquire what she wants.
What is it you think she wants?
To survive, I suspect. That is the common nature amongst all such creatures, the will to survive. You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Thought Witherfang was a male wolf.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, 2 sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
The curse came first from you.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
Will killing Witherfang... I assure you, the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Elven. You know what it is like to have injustice thrown in your face. Their crimes could not go unanswered.
But those crimes were committed centuries ago.
I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be.
So your answer is to let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have, but who is being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
Yes, I will.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Oh, they won't even let me go back and sell my stuff.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
Dragon Age Origins with a graphic overhaul would be competitive with any CRPG that's coming out today. I think they did real-time with Paul's combat well. They designed their system for real-time with Paul's versus adapting D&D rules to real-time with Paul's. Do I feel like if Dragon Age Origins received a graphics overhaul by itself is not going to make this game compared to Baldur's Gate 3. I think the combat system pales in comparison to BG3. They tried the same with Warhammer, and CA's response was telling them to get bent. It was a military-grade burn. Wow. Books came after the game, to be honest. They probably felt like the low game wasn't fleshed out enough, and that's why they made the book for them. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know the books came after. That's so true about a lot of older games. Today's kind of suck. I found some new videos online explaining the new Veilguard campaigns and their involvement in DA lore. That's not the actual games. Worth a look. Nice, Mike. I'd like to see that video. I'm interested in that. Your mileage may vary on how much of the dark things are legitimately exploring them in deconstructed medieval romanticism or just being edgelords. Zathrian wanted immortality, and his selfishness became everyone's problem. Why you say he wanted immortality? Anyone here a fan of Pillars? It's also like the last spiritual successor of the Infinity Engine games. Yeah, Morton, I've got a ton of Pillars content on the channel. Zathrian is Tim Russ's douchiest role ever. Is that Tim Russ's voice? Pillars was a bit too wordy for me, and I don't think Critical Role is that talented as voice actors. You didn't like the voice acting in Deadfire? I really enjoyed it. But it's by far my favorite CRPG. May be wordy, but it's the only game of the sort I've played that lets you give your blank slate characters so much personality. I don't rank Deadfire quite as high as a lot of you all seem to, but I did thoroughly enjoy it for sure. Yeah, Puddles 2 was fully voiced. Zathrian's werewolf race. Pretty cringe. Yeah, after you explain the story of multiple mediums as lazy and greedy, since they assume fans will buy it anyway. I mean, I don't see it as lazy and greedy because I like experiencing different mediums. Like, when I played Halo back in the day, I also read the book. And that was such an amazing experience because it allowed me to experience this world that I've come to love in a completely different way that was really enjoyable. And I think some of the books were used in a really excellent way. Like, Wynn is the character BioWare had no intentions of bringing back into a game. They were pretty much done with her. So her story is completed in book form. Those people who really love that character and want to learn more about her can see the book and see essentially how she dies. But that would never be in a game, you know? So there's ways to do it. I just don't think Low Game was handled quite right. I agree. Dragon Age Origins is dated. It's more than graphics that had to be updated, for sure. I'll probably get to play all those recent CRPGs soon after BG2. I didn't play them much at all, but BG3 got it back into them. Oh, yeah, it sounds like you got a long list to get back into then. The starting points for each race background, the controversial topics it brings up. I like that they dive into these controversial topics, though. I think there's a couple of places where things could have been handled better, but I like that they go there, you know? Curse keeps him forever young. It's a tucked away little detail. That's interesting. I like Eddar's voice acting, not so much Shodi and that silverfish guy. Yeah, I think about the general NPCs though. Deadfire feels like a place that's alive. It feels like a place where these people come from completely different regions that all have different accents. And I think the voice actors did a tremendous job of hammering that home. Like you could just listen to a person and tell, okay, you're from such and such an area. That's really, really cool to me. As opposed to Baldur's Gate 3, where everybody pretty much sounds the same. It sounds like they're all from Baldur's Gate, even though that's not really the way it's supposed to be. And so I appreciate the culture that Deadfire brings to the game. He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No, that is not how it is.
So was Zathrian's death in the curse?
No. The curse has a life of its own, though Zathrian's life depends on it. His death plays a part in its ending, however.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
I don't care, Zathrian. I won't help you do this.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Did I screw this up? Good Lord. He's throwing the whole kitchen sink at us. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
No more.
That's a lot of blood.
I cannot. cannot defeat you.
Sure can.
Regent, kill him now.
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Hasn't this gone on long enough, Zathrian? I'll be honest, I think deconstructing the romanticized view of the medieval period is kind of tired. I'd love a game that leads to the romance and grandeur of knights and myth, a high fantasy Arthurian. I see some progress. Already played Rather Righteous, loved it. Your videos definitely helped too. That's awesome, Mike. Glad to hear it. Dragon Age's franchise were for sure profitable. There's movies, books, comics, a cookbook. There's a cookbook? I didn't know that. Animated show. The fans obviously wanted more DA. Otherwise, these things would never have been made. Absolutely. There's so consistent too. Voice acting did voice acting direction did an amazing job. Yeah, I feel like Deadfire feels like a real lived-in world. Is the spirit of the forest different from a spirit of the Fade? I think he pulled the spirit out of the Fade into the forest. The BG games were popular but didn't get so many things. I'm pretty sure there's a novel and some comics though. Amy, what's going on? How are you? It was pretty cocky taking all the werewolves and an adventuring party. Hey, a father grieved. Half HP right out the gate. You know it. Look like so. He does look like Solus. That's a great call out. Should have been no bald elf can be trusted. Like Russ's performance of Zathrian, but a small part of me thinks if I ask what lawyers discovered, he would yell, "We found it." What's up, Neutrality? How are you? The book is called Taste of Thetis. No, I don't personally own it. Oh, I might go ahead and buy it, dude. I might have to buy that and try it out. Hasn't this gone on long enough?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things, I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
Kind of sucks the wolves got to say goodbye to their spirit, but the elves weren't able to be there for Zathrian and his end. These people don't know nothing about culture, society. Where they gonna go?
She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
I have the D&D cookbook and the Halo one, so adding Dragon Age to my collection would be wicked. Yeah! Fallen elves exist as well as elves with beard, which was mentioned in Tolkien, but rare. Just like D&D elves being short and effeminate. Make elves more like divinity, tall, kind of like they're made of wood and cannibals. Is that the way they work in Divinity? I don't remember that in original Sin 2. Recipes are better than what the auto-selector picks for meal every time, you long rest in PG-3. Was it Sir Dan explained retroactively by Tolkien? That I can comment on. What's going on, Brian? How are you, dude? I think while this ending for the elves is the most feel-good, I still prefer helping the wolves slaughter them all. Abandonment, let that go. I scarcely believe it. So, what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Those eyes look wicked. Okay. Is Zathrian's body hanging around somewhere? I guess not. We don't get anything for Zathrian. Oh well. Is this the way out? It is. We'll be back. You know what? I probably missed. No, I didn't miss out on any XP now that I think about it. All right. We'll head out, and then we'll have to figure out how to come back. And I feel like I must have missed. Caravan down. Return to the chantry board. Chantry board. Missing in action. Where is it? Mages Collective. Places of power. Haven't I activated all the places of power sites? Thy brother's killer. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay the cabal of Maleficarum. Yeah, that's what I'm missing. I missed that somehow. I don't understand how. There's got to be a section of the forest I haven't gotten to for some reason. You turn into a tree when you get older. Eat body parts. Oh, that's right. Like Sibyl. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You are correct. Is the only elf of Tolkien's I know of that had a beard. Sure. There we go. At least they give us this. Okay. So that's the werewolf lair. That's the elven tombs. And that's the Brazilian ruins. We've got East Forest, West Forest, and regular Brazilian forest. Brazilian outskirts. What? This is the Dalish camp. Why can't we go straight to the camp? There's something I'm missing. I didn't go to that many places. So hold on. I guess we got to go here first before we can go to the Dalish camp, which is weird. Why can't we just go straight to the camp?
It is done.
Oh, okay.
Zathrian has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
He was a hero in the end, Linnea.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens.
Excellent.
Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
How long before your people are ready?
It will be some time. The curse leaves the hunters slowly, and they must regain their strength before they are ready to fight. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Poacher. All right. I think there's some haunted areas you missed. All right. I'll have to check back. You can only use master the shapeshifter to eat body parts. Yep, that's true. Big farce. Really did change if you gave them magic clothes. Doesn't sound like another inconsistent courtesy of Tolkien writing 30,000 versions of every character in every event over the course of 100 years. So it'd be better if you could fail, getting the support from the factions. Yeah, I honestly love it when games allow you to fail. To me, it feels much more satisfying than when you actually do things properly and you succeed. If there was never the possibility I was going to fail, then it's less satisfying for me to actually succeed and get everything that I was supposed to. So all's blessing. This is doing a whole lot of nothing. Juggernaut is tier 6. Is there anybody? So I've got Sten. He's got all his stuff. And I've got Ogren. I'm definitely not changing Ogren. Yeah, this has got a lot of elemental resistance. You know what? No, I'll hold on to it and we'll compare it to what he's got just in case. Dust receive. Oh, Dust Ring here. Liliana. Yep, you'll take that. What's Dream Sever again? Spirit damage. We don't care about that. Manages Cinch. Reduces hostility. An additional plus 10%. How do you feel about this, Morrigan? Plus 3 willpower. Keep it plus 3 willpower. All right.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
Love Mass Effect 2 for all the ways a suicide mission could go wrong. Exactly.
I am no merchant.
That's a great example of it. Fatal now. I don't think Fatal is a game anyone had played. Fatal? No, I don't know. Oh, JV mentioned it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of things like that. I've heard of Fatal though. It's probably not a thing I've played. So what is Fatal? It's mostly people don't like failing, but also making failing worth it by being funny or whatever. Yeah, I really liked Mass Effect 2, the way you could potentially fail that. I was also a big fan of that aspect in Witcher 3. The fact that there were some endings that were pretty obviously terrible that you could end up getting depending on decisions that you made in the game. I thought that was a really cool aspect of it and helped to hammer home that, hey, you really did this the way that you were supposed to. 116 rapid aim. I don't think I need rapid aim on. I don't think rapid aim stacks. So I don't think I need to have it on everything. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I've been using different gloves anyway. And we're not going to use... I'm not going to use those boots, but Morrigan might. Nope, she doesn't want those boots either, so we can let those go. Let this go. Let this go. What's Ancient Elven Armor? 680, plus 2 dexterity, plus 2 armor. That's interesting. But no. What I really need is a good hat. Like a good mage hat. And I'm not seeing that anywhere. And it's starting to... absolutely starting to annoy me. You know what? Wynn might be able to make use of that other one, so we'll keep that around. What is this? No. No, no. No. No, no, no. No to that as well. I don't know what's up with Andraste's gift. I won't sell any of these because I don't know what I can or cannot let go of. We'll sell that for sure. We'll sell this for sure. We'll sell this for sure. And then, yeah, toxic extract. We don't need that. Don't think we need spear shard anyway, but we'll keep it around. All right, let's turn in some of these quests.
We are working hard to make
Fatal is basically a tabletop RPG compiled of the worst fetishes the creator could come up with. Basically edgy for the sake of being edgy. Interesting. Do not play Fatal. Fatal is the worst tabletop RPG ever made. Wow. This is called Fantasy Adventure to Adult Lechery. Wow. It's now from another time, another land. You have to roll on the table for your anal circumference? That sounds insane. Greatest fail in The Witcher 3 is trying to romance both Trish and Yennefer. Oh, yeah. Imagine having played like 90 hours of that freaking game to end up getting that scene and probably starting your whole playthrough over again. Fate also makes no sense from a design perspective. Like the rules for grapple are one paragraph, but there are pages of rules for essay. Crazy. That sounds like a game I'm probably not going to play anytime soon. I found some ironbark for you.
Truly. Let me see. Yes, that is indeed ironbark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Let's go with a bow. I think your clan needs it more. I don't know what effect that has. No, I would like a bow.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer. It will not take long.
I got that scene first run to just roll
And
with
I've
it.
reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish longbow for you. May it serve you well.
Excellent. Is the bow any good? Wolf Killer. And no. +4 versus undead. +4, 8 versus beast. I'm good on that. Can I take this now? Will you let me?
Delighted.
Hey, look at that. And a song book. Well, isn't that nice? Who's Dag? Oh, Dag is the one that Wynn is looking for, right?
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died. She was a werewolf, just as you suspected.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died, Athras, but not before she sent her love.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
I'm kind of upset I wasn't able to...
On the precipice of change.
Why did Morrigan disapprove? What in the hell? What was I supposed to do? Flock! What's up, man? Appreciate you following me on Twitch, brother. Hope your stream went well, dude. Those shape trees into houses. It means they're hyper carnivores, though. They can't use wood. They can't mine for resources either. Love that, Trisha. You're the first scene, though. Me too. When they dump you, they literally dump you into the sea. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I thought that was such a cool way to do that. Such a freaking cool way to do it. Who else? Sorrel. Why does Sorrel have this marker above him?
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
Yes.
May the creators bless you, truly.
Why, thank you.
Zathrian is lost to us after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
Yes, I believe he did.
I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. Now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures.
Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day, hmm?
Why do you still have this marker? Oh, is that for Wynn? I wonder if that's for Wynn.
And Dara Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Should go.
Dareth?
All right. Maybe a Wynn is the person who needs to talk to him. All right. And yep, let's go out. I hate the way it automatically chooses where I go. Whoa.
You were the Grey Warden who broke the curse. I demand to know what happened to the werewolves. Where did they go?
They're no longer werewolves. The curse was broken.
That makes no difference. Those monsters killed my husband. They killed so many of my people. They have Dalish blood on their hands. If they are human once more, that shall make it all the easier to take vengeance for their crimes. Tell me where they are.
Wow. Zathrian wanted vengeance too. Look what it did.
It destroyed him. Yes. Perhaps you speak wisely. If they are gone and never return here, then perhaps it is better to let it simply end there. We will go back to the camp then. Thank you for your words. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. It belonged to my husband, and I cannot carry it any longer.
Rough. All right, so we are in West Brazilian Forest. Okay, cool. I'm in here. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the support, man. How much till Dragon Age Origins ends? Just curious. Well, we just finished the fourth of 5 major quests. But then, so there's one more major quest, and then we'll get into the end game. But even after the end game, there's 2 DLCs. I don't know how long the DLCs are, to be honest with you. You want to hang out with the poetry? Well, when I've cleared this area, maybe there's something we can look at. But first, so I'm in east. This is to the west. Those are both to the west forest. Okay. Oh, that's the other one's the exit I just came out of. I'm so confused by this. Tear me apart. I like to watch you guys. Everyone still smells like a burning cigarette. Oh man. You're doing Awakening Witch Hunt? Yes. Golems of Amgarok? I don't know. I seem to remember that one wasn't heavy on story, right? So wait, now it's back. I was in west, now I'm back in east. I'm so confused. So I just came from here. That's to the east. That's south exit to the east, but it's got to be, I guess, a different exit. Okay. And then there's a whole other one. There's the outskirts of the forest that I didn't get to. Is this the way? Yes. Okay. I'm so confused. I wish it would just let me manually select it. Okay, now where am I going? So the poetry is so chill. It likes to tell people its rhymes. Yep, I think it's really cool. That's back over here. Now what's this? That's to the ruins. How do I get to the outskirts? You know, we need to go to the ruins anyway. So we'll go to the ruins first, and then we'll figure things out from there. Hey, Slater, have you watched Smiling Friends? Nope. I have no idea what that is. And apparently Boss Page says don't watch it. Oh, whoa, there's an enemy there. Whoa, have I not been here? No, I've definitely been here. I definitely have. Oh, yeah, I cleared that grave site. But I guess they add people here once you get through. That's interesting. Uh-oh. I don't like the way you're approaching me, sir. Oh, I also don't like the fact that that didn't knock you down. But I do like the fact that Leliana is giving you the double stabby stab. That's working for me for sure. There we go. We'll take that. And we already found that place of power. Take that. Take this. And take this. All right. And we'll go to the ruins. And then we still got to come back in the forest and figure out how do we get to the last area of the forest that apparently we missed. I don't get it. I do not get it. Smiling Friends, very great. It's an amazing comedy animated show. Oh, I saw Happy Tree Friends. It's an adult cartoon on Adult Swim by internet animators, and it's extremely funny. It has a weird world. Interesting. Nope, never heard of it. There's a good clip of Chris Avalon saying elves are stupid and he is tired of them. I mentioned, ironically, when I did the review for Solasta Crown of the Magister, I mentioned that I was tired of developers using the same races over and over again. And one of the races I mentioned that I would really love to see in a game was Dragonborn. And then shortly after that, it was announced, hey, guess what Larian Studios is going to be doing? And I was very happy. I was very pleased. But no, I feel it's weird to me the way developers seem to just stick with dwarves, elves, and humans over and over again. And it's difficult to get any other races. So it's always nice when it seems like they experiment a little bit. Why'd I get a save here? This should all be empty, right? It is empty. Okay. You know what? Let's first go up here. Because we know we left some things over here. Would y'all stop that, please? You can chill. Yep, pile of filth. Why can I not? There we go. Nothing special there. Anything there? No. Anything there? No. See, we can do this. Chris Avalon is doing well after winning his defamation lawsuit. Yep. Solasta Combat versus BG3. I mean, BG3 definitely wins that. But I do think Solasta is amazing. Yeah, I would love to see Chris Avalon back helping with writing more games. While I do think whatchamacall, I do think Obsidian has had some well-written games since the time that they've stopped collaborating with Chris Avalon. I also feel like their games were better written when Chris Avalon was a part of the company. I do think the writing has suffered to some degree. And so I just feel like the gaming industry is a better place when he's in it and doing the stuff he's supposed to be doing. You know? Now that he's been cleared, and it seems like cleared convincingly. Like if I felt like there was still a decent possibility he actually did what, had been claimed, then absolutely, you need to get up out of here. But it seems readily apparent that that's not the case, and so definitely I would prefer to have him more involved. I'd love to see if I'm pretty sure he did some work on Wrath of the Righteous. I'd love to see Owlcat continue to collaborate with him and see what else he could create. Oh my God! I just realized I forgot to
right away.
Tonight before I go to bed, I'm gonna have to put you all's questions into the AMA for Owlcat. I completely forgot to do that. Completely forgot to do that. Let's make sure those questions get answered. And here we go. We already know what this is about. Take the vial. Yep. Uh-huh. Woo! Nice job, Morrigan. Over before it started. 156, and you're good. 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 Arcanum streams would be awesome. Yeah, I've heard though that actually that game. I've heard actually that I've heard actually that it's the opposite. That game is so old it doesn't translate well to streaming. I am still going to give it a shot though. Like, I definitely plan to play it, and so I'll probably do 1 or 2 streams that are on the channel, and then I'll just play the rest myself. Like, similar to what I did with Underrail. You know what I'm saying? And running settings with only humans. Really? Final Fantasy XIV did a decent job with unique races, but they just feel a little cringe to me. That's mostly due to 5e fatigue, where everyone is some wild race. Gnomes are the rich, secretive group in charge of everything. Half-orcs and half-orcs are basically the oppressed lower class, and dwarves are isolated. Interesting. On the BDSM foreplay, Abby? What foreplay are you talking about, Abby? I must have missed it. Just let it happen. It's better to just pretend the chat are normal people. I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm not paying enough attention. Harambe, what's going on, man? Avalon was accused of assault. Accused of assaulting a lady. So wait. So we've been to East and West Forest, right? I don't know if we've been... Wait, here. Fleming, South Kokori Wilds. Right, these are all separate places, right? So there's the forest, and then there's East and West Forest. Is that the way it's working? And then there's the outskirts. These should all be separate places. So wait, what is regular old Brazilian forest? Where does that go? And of course, I'm being interrupted now. I'm so confused. Hadn't heard about that. How's it going for you? I can't complain at all, Robbie.
Waiting for you, Warden.
What? Why are you waiting for me? Dwarf Rebel? Dwarf Rebel leader? What's your problem? And you not even gonna provide no explanation? You just gonna start attacking me? I don't appreciate this in the least bit. And that's why I got you up out of there immediately. Because the disrespect is just not gonna be tolerated. I mean, dead areas and boring combat. Arcane will be a slow stream for sure. Okay. Crashes a lot too. Right. Chat just entertained itself apparently. People out there. How are they just gonna attack and not give any sort of are these Harrowmont people? Is that the problem? Are you some Harrowmont acolytes mad because he lost the election? If so, there are better ways to handle a political loss, sir. It doesn't have to be like this. Wither, what's up, man? How are you? AMA with Outcat. Yes, but they have my Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, they're supposed to be they said the last day to put the questions in is tomorrow, actually. Aren't they some of Yarvia's thugs? Oh, they could be, I guess. Okay, so this is just West Brazilian Forest. Okay. How the hell do I get to this other forest portion? I am thoroughly confused. Thoroughly confused. And I know I'm missing it. I am curious to see if you have anything else to say. I do like how Arcane went all in on writing the entire game from the perspective of Mr.
Once again, thou hast not yet left the forest then?
Not yet. Is this? Why does it look like? Okay. Yeah, and I can't get out that way. I'm trying to see if maybe there's another exit that I missed, but I don't think so. No, there's no exit here. Oh, I am confused, y'all. I am confused, y'all. Did you find the wax there? I don't know what wax you're referring to. If I do this. So wait, that we went there before, and that's to the east, right? That's to the east. That's to the east, and this is to this camp. What's over here again? Saving game. Oh my god. Okay. Not trying to block the front line. My bad. Ooh, a great bear. And you got paralyzed. Isn't that nice? Who else is back here? No, don't rest yet. There we go. But I went over here. I'm 99% sure I went over here. Yeah, I looted these. Right, I remember that. And then this is the Dalish camp, right? I'm confused. I'm very confused. But I know I'm missing something. Yes. And we're going to go to the Dalish camp. Now we're at the camp. So wait, where am I? Okay, that's where I am. And that's travel. Right, okay, he's got a marker for Wynn's regret. So I need to have Wynn in order to have that message, have that conversation with him. What's the message?
I have been charged by the Keeper to seek out other Dalish clans in Ferelden, so we may spread the word about the Blight.
You don't know for sure where the other Dalish are?
The clans wander where they will, and we have no way of communicating with each other. Once every 10 years, the clans come together for a gathering called Arcane, and there the site for the next gathering is chosen. But until that day, we meet only in chance passing.
Boss Page, tag me in a Discord post, and I'll put it up tomorrow. Crazy how many of these voiceovers are in Fallout New Vegas. Really? New Vegas is definitely a game that I want to revisit. What are your chances of finding other clans?
We passed another clan several months ago, so I have a notion of where they might be now. Perhaps they have seen others. We shall see.
How will the Dalish raise an army that way?
We do not have an army. A single clan, however, is a deadly force. If we can provide the Grey Wardens with even a handful of clans, you will want for no army.
All right, I'll leave you to your class.
Fare you well.
Okay. I'm confused, I'm confused, I'm confused, I'm confused. I know we're missing something. You got anything to say,
I
darling?
understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered.
You have,
I look
you will.
forward to it.
Excellent. I appreciate that enthusiasm.
So, you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
And you made a promise to help her?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing? This woman is a parasite who will appreciate nothing you do. You know this.
It's moments like this when I truly appreciate the difference between you and me.
It is moments like this when I truly wonder at the difference between you and a toadstool.
Sorry, Morgan. I love New Vegas. Speaking of Avalon and all. Yeah, I'm a big fan of New Vegas. It's definitely my favorite Fallout. Okay. It seems like there's no other part of the Brazilian forest that I can get to. I don't understand why, though. There's the wolf lair, the elven tombs. I went to all that. The ruins. I don't know how to get to the part of the forest. Let's search the east section one more time, just to be sure. And then if I still can't find it, I guess I have to let it go. But it's got to be around here somewhere, right? Like, it's got to be. What's this go to? Yep, and I already looted that body. Yes, I feel like this should not be this difficult. Maybe I'm just not meant to be able to go to that section of the woods yet, but I'm here. I don't remember the Brazilian forest opening up in phases. I don't think it does. I think when you have it, you have it. Just a few things for Morgan, Alistair. I'm kind of Fallout 1 fanboy. New Vegas may be objectively better, but it's so much longer that I have trouble replaying it. How long did Fallout 1 take to play? Appreciate Alistair's sense of responsibility towards his 5 nieces and nephews, but he doesn't know that hard a sister of this shit. Part of me wish Solus had been dealt with in Trespasser or one way or another. Teventa versus the Cornari could have been the whole game on itself. Check all the tombstones. I did. I already checked all the tombstones. Like the tombstone that was back there didn't have anything in it. Hey, there are red markers here. I see red markers. By the Mad Hermit clearing. All right. I'll go over there. So, oh, is that the problem? Is it that the mages won't show? There's the Maleficar. Well, well, well. You bastards. Yeah, I already hit this gravestone that's right here. I think, maybe, or maybe not. I don't remember an altar in the gravestone. So maybe I haven't been here yet. What up?
You are not welcome here.
See, these outfits look great on the women, but on the men, this whole thing right here, I'm not really feeling it. I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collection. This nonsense has got to stop.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
No, not mass paralysis. Let's start right here, darling, right here. Then you can do mass paralysis. And then in the meantime, let's do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you deal with blood mages. Malefica. 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 And let me check the altar. Yep, nothing I can do with the altar. And one more time. Okay, so it's not that there's a separate part of the forest. It's that you have to make a second pass through it in order to unlock the enemies you want to defeat. No problem. Now, who are the people over here? Lots and lots of bandits. I assume one of you is elite. It's a great CRPG if you've never tried it. I heard it doesn't hold up well right now. That it's got like a lot of bugs, and it's easy to screw up your playthrough. You disagree with that? And we're good. Excellent. Bandit, bandit. Bandit. It's a squad of regular bandits, huh? Come on. Bandit. Bandit. Excellent. Bandit. Okay. Did that. There was something else, though. Not Denerim. Wasn't there, like, Unbound or something? Did I do that? When's regret? Unbound. Something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you have acquired from dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of an ancient evil. You have cause to speak with this villain, Madan, who lives somewhere in Denerim. Okay, interesting. I will go deal with that. Bring 12 of them to the well-connected barter. Stack of 15 toxin extract samples. Bartender Nod Noble. How? Oh, have I been selling my toxic extract? Now that I think about it, I might have. I might not have been holding on to those. Dag it. God dog it. Okay. Oh, well. +1 cunning. Oh, well. It is what it is. Is that calling boys? Not sure. That type of low-cut cleavage armor doesn't look right on male. Side note, drown early. D&D depends look something like weird BDSM warriors. There we go. Come out for equal opportunity. Bullseye on armor. If women can strut around broadcasting aim here for maximum kill shot, this so kind of man. It's, I don't have an issue with that. It's just odd looking. It just doesn't look odd. It looks right and hot on a chick. Like, even I feel like for a chick who's attracted to men, I don't think that armor is doing anything for anybody. Fallout 1 doesn't have a lot of bugs, but it is old and lacks some obvious today quality of life features. It's super easy to mess up. It's not super easy to mess up a playthrough. There might be one fail state that is out of the ordinary and some time quests, but nothing crazy or poorly communicated. Let you save anywhere too, so you can always backtrack. That's interesting. Do you feel like it's a good streaming game? Barbarian's not even wearing a shirt. Outstanding. Right, like bare-chested barbarians, I can see how that's hot. Cool, no problem. That stuff, not attractive. It's not doing anything for anybody. If you're advocating for the men to walk around topless, I'm down with that. If they were topless, I would completely understand. That would make 100% more sense to me. No problem. But I mean, you took issue with Duncan strutting around that for obvious reasons. What in the hell? Why? Oh, this is the way out. Excellent. Here, let's save. And yes. And then we can head to the other travel point. We are almost done around these here parts. Almost. Don't worry, sir. Sit tight. We'll be right back.
I will never get over how quietly you are able to move.
It took me years and years to learn, and even then I am not the best at it.
So you didn't sneak around when spying?
We all had different ways of doing things. Some preferred not to be seen at all, to cloak themselves in shadow and darkness. I realized that it is not such a bad thing to be seen, as long as you do not stand out and are quickly forgotten. I specialized in blending in, not drawing attention and looking like I had every right to be there. It is invisibility, but of another kind.
Ah, yes, but I heard you often seduced your targets. They'd remember you.
Not if they died.
Oh.
Dying while in the company of a lovely seductress. Tell me that isn't a good death.
I don't know if I should take you seriously. You scare me sometimes.
Nice. Fallout 1 and 2 are pretty stable. We pick them up on GOG. Yeah, equal opportunity toplessness, exactly. It's 50-50 to my mind about streaming. It's a game a lot of people rather watch than play because of its age and how different from the modern entries it is. But it is also largely text dialogue with rare voice acting. Interesting. Would you consider it a very difficult game or not really? I think it's like a, what is it called? A corset. Just doesn't look right. You know what? Here, first let's do this. Turn in gems for the dwarves. Boss page, how much money do you give Redcliffe? Give all the Malashites. And turn in gems. Give all the topazes. I beat Fallout 1 when I was about 10 years old. Fallout 1 has a time limit? Oh, wow. Look, if that's the price I gotta pay to see the Alice has dogs of the world, so be it. Yadara is an interesting race. At least they try to do something different, even though they are like combining a few D&D races. I'd argue gnomes are a mix of half kings, dwarves, elves. I love the Kunari. I think they're fantastic. The male elven clothing might look strange, but that's pretty appropriate for the dailies. The dailies are cool. Could be dated for streaming. Got you. I gave them 30 to 50 sovereigns. As Mayor of Redcliffe, I'd say all the money. I think we're going to stick to the 30 to 50 sovereigns. It's fine. You can have my elf roots. Take them. You can have my... I already gave you all my elf fruit. Take all my deep mushrooms. And death roots. And then crafting materials. All your elf fruits again. Turn in runes for the circle. And you can take all my novice runes. Turn in runes for the circle. Take all my journeyman runes. And then coin for Arlene's knights. And you gave them, what did you say, 30, 50 sovereigns? I will give them 30 sovereigns. And then what happens if you go back in? Does it have another? Yeah, you could give another 30 if you want. Well, let's chill out on that.
Us closer to victory.
Still got 114. Excellent. So I'm not destitute just yet. That's good. All right, let's head back out. I don't think there's anybody I need to talk to who has more convo based on what I just did. Alistair, yes. Liliana, yes. And Wynn, why don't you come with us real quick? And then we will go to back to the outskirts. Yep, should immediately go there. Excellent. To the low ball since you need so much for later expansions. I'm going to just leave it at 30. What does filling supply crates mean for the end battle? It means your armies are going to be significantly more powerful.
Back to what it was, Wynn?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with?
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynn. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you were right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
And that's some of the greatest world interactions of any RPG, though. Like making a low intelligence character changes every dialogue option in the game. You all are really making me want to play a low intelligence character in Fallout 1.
Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Have you ever heard of an elf named Aniran?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Aniran the healer?
You know Denerim?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Denerim.
Ah, it makes sense. Aniran said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it was the same Aniran, then yes, Wynn knows him.
If you seek Denerim, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Back into the forest again. Good lord. All right, I should go.
Shirol.
That's annoying, but here we go. Should be all you need. You gave them more than enough. Awesome. Pretty sure MacGyver is in Fallout as well. Nice. And you take significantly less casualties. That Alistair. You had like 99 elf roots, so you have a lot. Yep. Shows in the cutscene they have crazy magic armor and potions. Oh, nice. I don't think I ever invested in them this much. He likes being... So wait, where are we supposed to find this dude? Perhaps you should arrange for a reunion. And it doesn't tell me where I should find him. All right. Old school RPGs could do these little touches to make the role and characteristics matter. Have you watched that the Emperor had text-to-speech device? Oh, yeah. That series is amazing. I think Games Workshop made such a terrible decision getting rid of it. I think that was such a terrible decision. So this guy loves animals. Aren't they the same guys who made the D&D series? Or no, the Vampire the Masquerade series you had me watch. Weren't they the same guys who did that? Yeah, a lot of people didn't. I found out through experimenting. Interesting. You can also unlock a secret ending by finding out details about the bad guy's plan, explain it to him with scientific explanations of why it won't work. Oh, so that would be a disadvantage then to doing a low intelligence playthrough, right? Because I assume if I did a low intelligence playthrough, that option would be unavailable to me. Is he interested in... It would make complete sense if he was interested in poetry, but apparently not. Yeah, I guess this guy is deeper in the forest, huh? All right, let's go. Yeah, they are super talented. You know, we literally die if they... if they stop pissing off their fans. Like breathing to them. Yep, low intelligence guy wouldn't be able to explain it. So, which do you feel like is more satisfying? Playing a high intelligence scientific type guy and getting that ending? Or playing a low intelligence guy and getting that unique idiot dialogue the whole way through? After the L's, Liliana has her musical number. They're addicted to it. Come on. They are the same people. Sorry. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Hey, is he on the map at all? Mad Hermit, right? Forest Barrier, Ancient Tombstone. Ancient Tombstone, yep. Tree Stump. Oh, here we are. Idiot dialogue novelty wears off fast. Better to be smart and charismatic. Got you. Okay. Thank you, Baldry.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Denerim?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Win?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
We could stay longer if you wish it, Win.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Denerim.
And on you.
Aww. She approves. All right. How do I get out of here? Looks like it just head around. That's fine. I love playing higher intelligence to experience the whole game, but low intelligence has lots of unique interactions because of the limited dialogue choices. Low intelligence dialogue is best for a second playthrough when you want to mess around. Got you. Okay. It's hard to make a low intelligence dialogue interesting and captivating for long. There was another game that had a low intelligence dialogue. I never played around with it. What was the name of that game? Encased. I played Encased, but I always like being more intelligent characters. But I figured it would probably be fun to play around with the dumb option. But I heard it was done really, really well in that game. First time would be real annoying though. Got you. Okay. When credited low intelligence character, it's tabletop RPG. You limit yourself so much if you play the buffoon caricature. It's not on a ton of exposition characters. They get frustrated. You sometimes say things like, "Go to cave, get me Jim." That is hilarious, though. You get some cheap laughs out of it, but you lean too much into it. You get stuck as comedy relief. Okay. I feel like that could also be a way to make a live stream of it interesting, though. But I get what you all are saying. I tried a 1 intelligence run in Encased. It was hilarious. Really lit it. Okay, I was wondering. I had heard really good things about it. I had heard really, really good things about it. All right, finally, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you need like massive strength because pretty much every enemy will fight you. If you're charismatic, you could talk your way out of a ton of fights. Have you played Disco Elysium? One of my favorite games of all time, for sure. It is so sad to see what has become of the Disco Elysium studio. We're probably never going to get a proper sequel to that game. And they were working on like 2 or 3 of them, to be frank. And to see it all fall apart the way that it has is just crazy.
What's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
What happened to the studio? You all don't know? It's basically completely fallen apart. How's the story go? It's funded by a guy who I guess is supposed to be kind of a scumbag, embezzler type. He fired 2 or 3 of the people who were foremost responsible for making Disco Elysium in the first place. And he just got through, I think, with another wave of firings for the last remaining people that were originally involved in the studio. And so, like, the team that is working there now, the majority of them had nothing to do with the original Disco Elysium game. And it's all about him being able to control the flow of money. Because I guess I think they got a deal with Amazon where there's supposed to be a TV show based on the game. And they were working on not only a sequel, but also a spin-off game that was supposed to be based on one of the major characters. And all of that seems to be pretty much crushed now, because even though he wants to control the money, he doesn't understand how to make games, you know? And so it's not a good look. It's not looking good at all. At all. Alistair is such a freak. I'm still on that copium that someday NXI will remake Fallout 1 and 2. If they're going to do that, it's going to be a while. They're working on Clockwork right now. We'll see whether or not that game is any good.
Thank you so much.
It's about an Aaron, I assume?
Yes. You led me to an Aaron. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
It always feels good to get resolution.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an Aaron allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. All right, is there anything here that I need to look through? This is all sell. Oh, that's right. We were going to look at Juggernaut armor for Sten. 315 heavy infantry. 263 heavy plate gloves. Dragon bone. Yeah, this is not. This ain't getting it done. Yeah, this ain't getting it done. We're selling all that crap. What is Blackhand Cinderfeld? Plus 20% spirit damage. It's kind of no joke. What do we have right now? Cinderfeld. We never do fire damage, but I think that mage thing that we do uses spirit damage. Man, I need to get you. I do not like your hat. It seems so beneath you. All right. Nearest token. It's not particularly outstanding, but she just got a regular amulet. We'll give you the little token, whatever. That's just cinch. Oh no, you don't want that. Silver leaf. I mean, whatever. I guess I'll give this to you, and you'll take these gloves. That's cool. And then we can move on. All right, let's save and let's do it. I don't think Amazon is trying to. I don't associate Critical Role with Disco Elysium. I think that's a. There's not like a massive gulf there, but there's a gulf. I think they're just trying to capitalize on the massive success that Disco Elysium experienced. Yeah, or Ray capitalism. Except I don't know what country they're in. I don't think this is even a capitalist issue, to be honest with you. Yeah, that game is pretty good. The scene where you wait on the swing or whatever, and Kim, being a good friend, just sits with you for emotional support. The game is incredible. Such an interesting game. I still remember all the rants he went through and failed tasks because I was too drunk, sad, self-absorbed. Yep, absolutely. What's so enjoyable about Disco? I didn't play it. Again, more into combat-heavy CRPGs, but I once in a while play story-focused stuff. As far as the narrative game, I think Disco Elysium is one of, if not the best all time. Just incredibly strong writing. One of the few games that truly makes you feel like you're playing as someone who's insane, who has completely lost their mind and is trying to pull literally their mind back together. Like the only experience I've had that even compares to how insane you feel when you're playing Disco Elysium is playing as a Malkavian in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Like, to me, that's the only one that even comes close. They did an incredible job of making you feel like someone who has just literally lost everything. And by the end of the game, he could still be a completely shattered individual. Like, the choices you make and how far you go in trying to help him pull his life back together means a lot. You only get one party member in the game, Kim, who's your partner. He's incredible. He's an incredibly well-written companion. Their relationship is a slow burn, slowly grows. But like someone already mentioned, when you're finally friends with him, he's just a really, really good friend to have. And even though there's almost no, there's really only one section of the game that I would consider combat, right? But it's in the end game. And the build up to that sequence is so utterly fantastic. And the payoff, especially if you do it well, like if you just nail this and do it exactly the way you're supposed to, the payoff is so satisfying that it sticks with you. Like even though I prefer games that have at least a little bit of combat, I still love Disco Elysium. I think it's fantastic. The only thing I didn't like about that game, I think the final answer regarding the mystery, because you're trying to solve this murder the whole time, I think the final answer is weak. I think it should have been stronger considering the journey that you had. But outside of that, I think it's a fantastic experience all the way around. Are you planning on playing Awakening as well? Absolutely. What's going on, Horia? The writers of that game are supporting heinous political beliefs, and it would surprise me to hear them accuse people of being greedy if they are behaving normally. Really? I didn't hear anything about their political beliefs. That's interesting. Time for the landsmeet? Yeah, for sure. That's what's great about Disco Elysium. First time I lost everyone in the combat section? Yeah, it's possible. Describe Disco as playing Bukowski novel.
But one woe, one life, one... And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Mm-hmm. What? Uh-oh.
And after much sweat...
Well, we just saw that lady.
All right.
And we're good. Nothing else there. Excellent. And looks like these guys want to say something to me. What up?
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Excellent.
Take this. You've earned it.
Excellent. Ooh, and I leveled up. Easily sidetracked. They're like, hey, this is a guy who gets things done. I sure do. Appreciate you noticing that. Appreciate you noticing that. How much money do I have now? 127? That's nice. Not a whole lot, but just nice. Wade's Emporium? Yeah, sure. What's up? Boom, 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 boom.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now, please leave.
Hilarious.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them.
Isn't Master Wade in charge here?
You've cost our shop a great deal of customers.
How dare you speak of this fine person that way? I am inspired, all thanks to you.
Stay inspired. Just be inspired quickly.
Actually, I have some dragon scales.
You just don't know when to quit.
Why so glum, Erin? Today is a glorious day. Today, I make dragon scale armor.
I feel just giddy.
How long will it take?
Now, I've dreamed of what I would do every night. It's in my head in perfect clarity. It will be the work of hours.
You're serious?
Absolutely. The only question is what type of armor. Dragon scale is marvelous, flexible and tough. I could make a lighter set of dragon skin armor, heavy dragon scale armor, or dragon bone plate. What interests you?
I don't remember which was the best one. The voice actor for these two, hilarious. Someone said that they're actually supposed to represent like EA and BioWare working together, which makes it even more hilarious, quite frankly. Landsmeet happens when Arlene is cured. He's already cured. I just got to go back and talk with him. Oh, that makes him lady in the background. I think that just sticks with you. All the other games just various of fantasy. First time I played Dragon Age Origins, I was in college, and none of my classmates saw me for a full week. Nice. They're pretty vocally diehard communists. I'm sure you picked up hints of it in Disco Elysium, but they are really serious about it. Interesting. Okay. But I don't know. I don't associate being a communist with being heinous. Like, oh, but then again, you say pretty serious about it. Like, are they advocating for violence and things like that? The dog can be petted, Falak. Yes, it can. I love how I put out the desire demon is, well, they wanted to experience mortality. BioWare is Wade. Exactly. But I'm pretty much put everything else on hold when new RPGs come out. Yeah, that's the way I used to be about Mass Effect. Every time a new Mass Effect came out, I would basically take out the entire week. I'd like to take off a couple of days when Veilguard comes out and do like some long streams, like do 10-hour streams for like 2-3 days when it comes out. We'll see how it works. So you can't get light armor. So you can either get medium armor, heavy dragon scale armor. Well, I guess the strongest armor you can make, the dragon bone plate. I might not wear it, but we'll see.
Excellent. Now don't move.
When new RPGs are looking forward to come out.
My life's work, that is.
You did it so fast.
Of course, Eren. Have some faith. I am a master armorer, you know.
Miracles never cease. But you're not welcome here anymore.
I need a sabbatical. Maybe someplace warm.
I hate my life.
I've paid them every time they made me something. I don't see what the problem is. All right. Let's see. Wade's superior drakeskin gloves. +1 dexterity. That's actually nice. Wade's superior drakeskin boots. Here, I just want to see what it looks like, if nothing else. The Felon's Coat. Yeah, the Felon's Coat is better than what I have on. Oh, yeah, it doesn't even look different from the Felon's Coat. So, yeah, nah, we're definitely going to stick with what we had. Increases hostility, but I don't care about that. Repeater. Oh, I had repeater gloves on. And they gave me rapid aim. And even though I prefer +1 dexterity, I really do need rapid aim, so I'm going to keep that on. Alistair, how does this stuff compare to what you got going on? Just curious. Bone plate. Nope. Less armor. Nope. That's not gonna get it done for you either. And way superior bone plate. Oh, now this is interesting. There's actually more armor here, and it gives +25 stamina, so that's nice. But the rest of it is mediocre, so we'll let it go. Reflection. Oh, that's what Wind had. Okay, and we'll let that go. Cool. Can you say anything else?
Oh, please leave. Yeah.
Just leave. All right. We yep. That's all we need from here.
All right.
Excellent. Artist Strive gives a speech about how great Marks and Ingles are, promote violence. He said how vigorously Marks and Ingles promoted violence. Got you. I'm not really sure, familiar with all of that, so I didn't realize that. Okay, interesting. Bounces around barking excitedly. Pet bark spawn. Rolls around happily on his back. I have 2 teenage daughters. They could do most of my usual chores around the house while I'm in my man cave playing Veilguard for about a week. Nice. Massive armor. Just Elysium is one of those games I enjoy seasonally, like Darkest Dungeon and Fear and Hunger. You know, Knights of the Old Republic used to be a game I came back to all the time. Like every year, usually at some point, I would go ahead and play it again. I'm just curious how it looks. This looks similar to some of the armor Sten had. I'm gonna stick with my modded armor. It's not like we're having real issues with people breaking door defenses anyway. Gorum, what do you have? I don't remember.
Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at?
Show me what you have. I don't remember. Do you have anything that I was interested in? Grand Master. Oh, you've got this Silverite room. Ooh, I like this. Even though it's 10 freaking sovereigns to get it, though. I don't know if I like it that much. It's not like I'm having issues hitting them anyway. So, yeah, I'll probably let that go, but good to know it's there. Wade superior. Yeah. Sell all that. Sell all that. Sell all that. Sell all that. Sell that. Sell that. And all this can go as well. Oh, that's right. We need to find toxin extract. I forgot to check on that at the freaking Elven vendor. I might have to buy toxic extract to get it back. No tavern. That's where I need to turn it in. One is the Theta shop has a better armor set for Morrigan, but I don't think I want to spend the money. Damn, I forgot I needed to. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Now that I think about it, don't you? Wouldn't you have it? You got anything for sale? Do you have? You have 3 toxin extract. Okay. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Quartz. I wonder if I could buy that and give it to the dwarves, but they should have plenty already. They should be good. All right. Oh, you know what? There's a guy in the outskirts I need to deal with. The hold aggro. 10 years for Veilguard. I'm totally prepared to take time off work and hole up in my apartment to binge the game. Nice. KOTOR 2 is my favorite game of all time. Really? That's interesting. So why do you like KOTOR 2 more than you like 1? They didn't say where he is. They just said that he's somewhere around here. That's the Pearl back alley. I guess I just got to go around to these and find it, huh? Yep, take care, Boss Page. Have a good one. Whoa. Oh, is this where, this is where the Blood Mages were, right? Blood Mage Sanctum. Okay, cool. Deserted building. There, this is the Blood Mage Sanctum. All right, and then back alley. See about this. Spent hours playing Paw Patrol and My Little Pony games with my daughters. Ha ha ha. Nice. They remastered Star Wars Dark Forces. I never played that. KOTOR 2 is awesome, and the writing is so much better, minus Krez and Rand Raven. Notes acquired from dead or terrified adventurers are directed you to this unassuming door. The house is marked with the initials VM. There's no answer, although there's clearly a light inside. I'm here to discuss the stories of Gaxkang. I'm not leaving. After a pause, the door unlocks. Gaxkang. I remember this fight being brutal. We're all a damn. Can't find any words. What? One thing about Dragon Age, look how long they've retained a fan base.
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
A decade and a half, and they haven't released a game in a decade. The new DA will still be a huge seller, guaranteed. Yep. It's a testament to how loved these games really are. Like KOTOR 2, more for the dialogue, as it feels like it has more depth, and the characters as well feel like they have more shades of gray to them. Absolutely. What's going on, Mandalore? How are you? Is there a real Gaxkang to find?
Inevitably. If drive and foolishness mark a seeker adequate for my purposes. But then there's you. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gaxkang.
My. All right. Let's do that. And then let's go ahead and flash that mana. Yep, that works very well. Oh, first crash. Well. Guess it had to happen sooner or later. Sheesh. All right, let's spin it back up. Hold on. And hope that it works when we come back. All right, we're back here.
Grey Warden, isn't it?
Whoa, that was quick.
I suppose I am used to.
Is there? All right, let's do that, and then this, and yeah, sure. Oh, she did Mana Clash and it had no effect, huh? That's unfortunate. And Paralyze had no effect. That's also unfortunate. Oh, and I just did freaking. Yeah, this is not cool. Alright, she's gonna heal her. Oh, snap. That's not cool. And there we go. Good lord. I wish they could release the King Quest series for modern systems. That would be amazing. Screw quality of life improvement. Make the kids suffer the misery of syntax commands. Ooh, the Keening Blade. +2 armor penetration, +6 attack, +3 cold damage. Interesting. That might be nice. My youngest dabbled with Guild Wars 2 a little, but mostly she liked to take my Mesmer out swimming. I played Guild Wars just a tad bit. Didn't get into it crazy, but I liked a little bit of it. Ooh, Elementalist Grasp. Okay. The MMO that really grabbed me was Marvel Heroes. I used to play Marvel Heroes like crazy. Never played V Rising. What's going on, MBK? I heard it's really good though. I'm really ready for the Day of the Dead. It's just the armor thing that he has on. Not bad. Doing a lich run of Lich and Wrath at the moment. Yeah. A lot of people have asked me to do a Lich run for the Dance of Mass DLC stuff. They want to know what happens with Lich. It's nothing special, but I'll show people. Unfortunately, I think out of all the evil mythic paths, Owlcat put the most effort into Swarm, which is interesting. Whoops. There we go. Okay, what was I checking for? We already know the bow. I think the bow doesn't compare, right? Oh, well, actually, yeah, that's fine. Soothing Touch of Mathal. What I want is armor that goes with what I'm doing. Gloves of the Night Weaver. Gloves of the Wandering Star. Gloves of the Blade Dancer. Shadow. Gloves of the Tender Reed. Shadow and Smoke. It all does the same thing. Trying to figure out here. Bonus of the Shadow Dancer. +3 mana while exploring. +3 at all attributes. +3% melee. Blade Dancer. Obvious. Night Weaver. None of these seem geared around someone who... Curious of the Warden King. Oh, wait. Hood of the Netherweave. Threads of the Netherweave. So wait, where are there any other hoods? That boats. Helmet. Hood of the Night Weaver. Threads of the Neverweave. You know what? Let's see if Hoods of the Night Weaver looks better for Morrigan. In fact, we'll take both of those. And then, let's see. Oh boy, Magic's so potent it broke the fabric of the game's code. Gaxkang tried to outlast me. That game took about 3 to 5 minutes to boot back up. Love those special hard drives now. Usually avoid Gorham until I get Ogren just to watch Steve Blum argue with himself. Oh, I didn't realize that he was voicing acting both of them. Gaxkang is one of 3 super demons. There's one in each of the games. I remember the one for Dragon Age 2. He was kind of beastly. Well, I got us read all tips and tricks on the loading screen. What up, Peace Dog? Oh, you're waiting on a hurricane? I hope you're somewhere safe, dude. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with Night Weaver. Let's take the Night Weaver option. Boots of the Night Weaver. There we go. Cuirass of the Night Weaver. All right, let's do that. And if we go here, wood, gloves, boots, cuirass. I'll take it. And Morrigan, how's this look? Does that look a little bit better? Little bit. It still doesn't look quite right. But I'll take it. What stats does it have anyway? +3 mental resistance, chance to avoid missile attack, 6% spell resistance, but I'm missing out on +2 willpower. And +20%, yeah. Oh, I lose out on Helm of Hornley. How's this look if I keep it? It don't look quite right, but I don't care. Damn, I want to wear the new armor, but at the same time, the armor I had, I feel like it's so much better. Have you ever tried Temple of Elemental Evil? I heard about it, but no, I never played it actually. Played that, but it's so far back I can't remember anything about it. I really like the idea of my character being in some new armor, but you know what? This isn't working for me. It's just not. It's not working for me. I'm not interested. Queen Hovel. Where did I must have done a full save before I talk with her. Is that what I did? Yes, I did. Yeah. Morrigan, I'm even going to leave you with your hat. It's fine. Maybe we'll get another one later on. I'll be the odd man out. The one guy who doesn't have modded equipment. It's okay. Okay. Now, let's kick up the landsmeet, right? I believe that's what we're ready to do now. Uh-oh. What's the deal?
There's the warden, the thief.
Uh-oh.
Be careful. One patrol's been wiped out already. Attack!
Whoa! Excellent job, Morrigan. There we go. I don't want to concentrate on the people in front of me. I want to concentrate on these people. There we go. There we go. Sheesh. Want a loud man to make a decent living. All right, I didn't take that much from him. It's just a little peck here and there.
Of course.
Nothing wild. Y'all sent that many people after me? TOE is it's fun. 3E turn-based game. Then never won a nice one. There's been and then nothing like 3 until Pathfinder Kingmaker in 2018. Yep. Do I need to go back to drop off anything here for any reason? I don't think so. I got the Keenan Blade. Sell that. Oh, Fade Wall. Alistair, can you make use of that? +3 defense. Not quite. Why do I... Oh, I forgot. I need to check on this. Damn, I hate that I forgot to keep the toxin extract. All right. I need to go back and visit vendors I could have potentially sold toxin extract to. Damn, I might need to go back to Orzammar now that I think about that. That's probably one of... You know what? Let's just do it here. First, we're going to go Soldier's Peak. They got a vendor there. In fact, there's 2 vendors there, so they might have some toxin extract. Because I don't want to let that quest go. I know I picked up 15 toxin extract during the course of my travels, so...
Certain.
There's no reason to just let that go. Alright, he's got 1. I'll take it, bro. And Grandmaster Frost Rune. I have to keep that in mind. Let those 2 go, though. Have to still check on that one. Is there anything else? Here we go. Yep. Oop. Did I accidentally... I think I accidentally sold him something I didn't want to, but it's okay. Data's gloves. Oh, we got those rubies and whatnot. That's fine. They might want this leather book. Why am I holding on to the song book? What's up with that? All right. What about you? What do you have?
Warden.
Can I see your wares? Nope. Just a bunch of armor I would never wear. That kind of stuff. All right, we'll let that go. Stop making that damn sound. All right. What's that's Denerim? Let's go here. Anyone remember the old King Arthur game, Conquest of Camelot: The Search for the Grail? Nope, never played that. I graduated from King's Quest to that in a game about the 100 Years' War. Siege of the Sword. That's what it called. Whoa! Why? I ain't do nothing to deserve this kind of attention. Oh, this is not good. Thank you, Morrigan. Appreciate you, darling. I'll focus on you. There you go. Yep, you're not built for the kind of trouble you asked for. Oh, and you can set them on fire too. I never realized that. But my fire arrows are setting them on fire. Good stuff.
Of course.
Take that. Take that. What else? There's one more wild Sylvan. Oops. Let me take that. There we go. And excellent. Boom, boom, boom. And let's do it. Hopefully all this running around is going to give me the meteor sooner or later. My first fairly primitive turn-based player versus the AI game. Mostly thought that I suck at campaign-based combat.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. You never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Terrible. Siege of Avalon was a good game if you like reading. Quiz was good too if you can get past the brutal combat.
We are working hard to make enough.
I know. So right. Ooh, look at that. I knew this was the place I should go to. All right. I need 11 of these, sir, if you please. Bye. And there we go. That should do me. Just to check one more time. That's what I needed, right? Missing in action. You should keep that. Crime wave. And doesn't mention anything else. It's fine. The blight. That's what we're working on. Grease the wheels. To 500 couriers in Denerim and return to the Blackstone. I didn't do this already? I have to check that. Oh, I can't get into the alienage. Is that the problem? Probably. And that's the problem for this one as well. Fast request. Yeah, can't do that. Place of power. Haven't I found all the... Oh, wait. There's a place of power in Denerim. I don't know if I found that one yet. I might not have. Oh, I think that place of power in Denerim is the alienage tree. Okay. Bring 12 love letters. Haven't found all those. And then 15 toxin extract. Okay, that's all I can do. Lost in... Oh! I should check on old boy in Redcliffe. And then... talk about the good news. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Boom, doom, doom, doom. Where is that? Redcliffe Village. Let's go. Remember getting the game that... Really? Okay. What's up? Oh, this guy, who never has anything interesting to sell. His inventory is too weak for them to keep interrupting me to say, hey, you want to get to the... Yeah, no, there's nothing here that I want. Or maybe it's because they have that painting, and so they're going to keep giving you that inventory in case you want to buy the painting for low gain. But no, just stop. Just stop it. All right. Let's go visit the blacksmith. Took me years, and I was just so relieved the day I finally liberated the last French province and got the victory screen. Game went straight into the garbage. Wow. Knight Commander guys up there, okay. Boom, boom. Raven and what's the deal?
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
All right. That's turned in. We don't need to talk to her. She don't have anything valuable to sell us. And we've already done the chantry quest. So let's head now to Red Cliff Castle. Took me years, and I was just so relieved the day I finally liberated. Yeah, I'm reliving the trauma of Siege and Sword. Game marketed around Joan of Arc, even though she's not actually a prominent character in the game. Only game I ever threw out was NBA 2K7. Why did that game make you so mad, Baldry? Is there ever been a game that... You know, I can't remember the name of it, but there's never been a game I think that I just flat out threw out, but there has been a game where a developer sent me a code to review it. I played it, and about 5 to 10 hours through it, I was like, this game is so painful to get through. I'm not gonna bother trying to go all the way through the experience. There's just no way. It was actually a stealth-based game, and I did like an impressions video, but it had this weird thing. One, it didn't let you save wherever you wanted to, which that's always kind of an annoyance for me with games. I prefer to be able to save. And then, like, it had crashing issues, and so I just repeatedly found that I was losing progress. Not for me. Not for me at all. All right. Actually, start the landsmeet.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denerim now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calanhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Kaelan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Honora rules, let her speak for herself.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
That one too, but I'm definitely enjoying the eras more than recent games. We're throwing out Dota 2 if it had a physical copy. Playing so many old school RPGs back in the day, figured I would love a game like Baldur's Gate. So I brought it home and fired it up, and it melted my computer. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Baldur's Gate is cool, but to be honest with you, I kind of feel like it's a little overrated. Baldur's Gate 2 is where it's at. Baldur's Gate 2 is amazing. And even that game, it's not going to hold up for a lot of people to today's standards. And from a graphics and a gameplay standpoint, the storyline is absolutely incredible, as is the companion dialogue and the banter. Look at Morrigan going from this is no blight at all to this. You noticed that, right? All of a sudden, he believes in the blight. I've come to reveal your crimes at Ostagar.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
So you're the one who butchered my kin?
When the animals turn against their masters, it is sometimes necessary to cull the herd.
Why can't I say to him, I really enjoy slitting your son's throat? Come over here and say that, Shim.
You are either very bold or very stupid to threaten the Ten before witnesses.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
Whoa, sir. You back that up now. Back up what? Won't take no Baldur's Gate slander. The original Baldur's Gate, if you play it with no mods, right? The amount of involvement from your party members is very little. The amount of party member content it's significantly lacking. BioWare did not hit its stride until Baldur's Gate 2. But Baldur's Gate is held up as such a pinnacle because Baldur's Gate 2 was so incredible. In large part because of how amazing the party members are. Like, facts are the facts. Facts are the facts. Not trying to slander anybody. Hey. One thing the older Baldur's Gate games did way better than BG3. Party banter while adventuring. How's the 300 meta get download on GOG? Still grates me that the voice actors couldn't figure out that Eamon is pronounced Amen. Never mind that there are a couple of players that do get it right, which is weird. Eric, you didn't kill his son? I thought that was his son who took my wife in the beginning. Wasn't that his son? I swear that was his son, and I killed him. And such an interesting character. I'd love to have seen more content around it. Do you get to talk with her? I don't remember. Try to Chicago, set you straight. You know what? It's settled. We're definitely going to have to play Baldur's Gate on the channel so we can have a discussion about this. No mods. We're going to play it straight as it is so you all remember the content that's actually there. Because I think some of you have this a sparkling like memory about it that's not based in reality. Maybe unpopular opinion, but I think the same could be said about Mass Effect 1 and 2. That they have very little party member content, that's definitely not true. It's definitely not true. Baldur's Gate 1 is more of a nostalgia. Baldur's Gate 2 is peak. What's going on, Josh? But I spent way more time in BG1 being a menace than I did in 2. Love trying to fight the infinite horde of the Flaming Fist. Nice. How usurped the title, right? Okay. No, his son is Nathaniel. Oh, that was the old Earl of Denerim. Oh, got you. Okay. In my mind, the Earl of Denerim, it's always Hal. So that's why I didn't put two and two together. You're right. His son is in Awakening, if I remember correctly. Right. Okay. No, that Mass Effect 1 is only remembered fondly because of Mass Effect 2. Most of the companions only get properly fleshed out in 2. I don't agree with that because a lot of the Mass Effect 1 companions aren't even in 2. Mechanically, I think Mass Effect 2 is far superior, but with the Legendary Edition, a lot of that stuff is smoothed out now. So I would say Mass Effect 1 is much more on par with 2 at this point, if you play the most recent version. What efforts can there be when you outlaw the Grey Wardens?
Kalen depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended.
Good lord.
Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Why have you known Loghain a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
You sound like you admire him.
He made us a free people once more. You can't know what it was like to grow up as a vassal in your own land, while poncy little Orlesians minced around in their silks. I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the landsmeet then.
Standard bearer. Oh, I'm by myself now. That's interesting.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
So, you're female. I had no idea.
I did not think it needed to be said. It has never told me what gender it is, has it?
I am male.
Good for it. I am sure that to other creatures as soft and weak as itself, that would be perfectly obvious. The truth is that whatever gender I was is irrelevant now. I am a golem. I have no gender. It will not become an issue.
No, not at all.
Good. Let us leave it at that. Now, let us crush something soft and watch it fountain blood. That is a girlish thing to want to do, yes?
Nice. Any other party members here? Nope. Okay, this is the way out. Wynn's here, hanging around. Interesting.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? I will answer
something
to
about
the
the
best
circle. Nothing. Okay, she doesn't have anything she wants to say. Zathrian. Bit of an overstatement, my guy. It's not like you engaged the Emperor in single combat. What are you referring to? Still have memories of something on your mind, or you're a long tongue loud, ain't you? BG1, some players like it better because it had more concise narrative, more focus, more like a fun fantasy adventure. BG2, you literally go to hell, etc. My biggest gripe against BG2 is you get constantly bombarded by distraction quests when you're supposed to be in a hurry to save Immerwin. You'd be level 13 plus by the time you get to it. That's definitely true. BG1 Enhanced Edition with SES installed, everything turned up and on the same, and double down is a nice combat challenge. There's also a Dark Side of the Sword Coast mod for the original BG1. Amy, who's your comment towards? It's pretty clear that way back when I first played Origins, a lot of the dialogue was bugged out. I should play it again to see the stuff I missed. Yeah, having I got a mod that specifically addresses that fixes a lot of those types of bugs. BG1 is mostly a starter kit tabletop adventure, low levels for the most part. BG2 is where the gameplay really got interesting. That's the way I feel. By the way, I had Tim Curry, but cast him as yet another sniveling villain. Would have been nice to see him in more heroic roles. Random question. Why would a paladin adventure with a group of neutral alignment mercenaries? I'm playing a party like that right now. My tactics, Icewind Dale 2 run. I mean, they are fighting evil. That's your answer right there. They're fighting evil, and they're not evil people. So why wouldn't the paladin be willing to align with them?
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas.
Oh, wow.
What say you?
You only do RPG content? For the most part, I do RPG content because I love stories so much. Every so often, I branch out. Like, I do plan to play Space Marines, which is, third-person shooter, essentially. So every so often, I branch out a little bit, but for the most part, I stick with RPGs. Especially CRPGs. I think his next game is going to be Honeypot. Hey. Saying that the Emperor didn't think he could bring him down. Oh, yeah. Right. I mean, liberate Ferelden did exactly destroy or lay. Not at all. Did you manually install your mods, or did you use a mod manager? I think it was a mix of both, if I remember correctly. The impossible standard. Can I answer some questions? What's your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Wow. That's horrible.
Is it? It seemed normal enough a tale growing up. No different than the other elven boys in the whorehouse. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
Wow. And yet you're oddly cheerful about it all.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But you don't think of yourself as Dalish?
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Interesting. Is Zathrian supposed to be a Spanish elf? He's Antivan. They have Italian-Spanish-esque theme. Is Mar the only one who isn't an orphan in this party? It's questionable whether or not Flemeth is even her real mother, to be honest with you. Here, let's see. Oh, yeah, Morrigan's lost quite a bit. Let's go ahead and give her this. What? She didn't like the statuette? And what is ultimately called flavor from lyrium? Oh, that's liquor. Damn. This silver necklace adorned with a large silver medallion. A scroll of parchment decorated with fancy gold handles. Small white wildfire, commonly known. Ugh, girl. I'll take it. What are we at? Adore. You adore me? I guess I don't have to be good enough. Wait, this silver medallion, don't you like that? Hey, there you go. You like that. You like that. And now you love me. She loves me. Let me make sure the rest of my people are good, right? Nobody else. Stan needs a little bit more. What can I give you, Stan? Actually, here. You're quite friendly. You're at 98%. I'm not worried about you. Here, I will give you this, though.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
Antivan is Dragon Age is basically historical Italy, but the people speak in Spanish accents. Who's good to consider a win an orphan? Probably not. And the warden isn't know anything about Ogren's parents either. Did you do Tears of Andraste quest yet? What's going on, Cube? I'm not sure. What do you do for that quest? Technically, Alistair isn't either. Though, granted, he doesn't know it. Well, he knows it by now, I guess, right? Well, maybe, kind of. They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close. And quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
It's kind of odd that he's the one who has two separate major gifts you can give him. I feel like all the rest of your party members, they only have one. Songbook. Drowstade's Grace. Alright. Oh, how are... Oh, she's 100% back to friendly? Hey, that'll work. And you're good. Okay, cool. Book. Free marches.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Will do.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Oh, the Ashes of Andraste? Yeah, we did that. We're in the landsmeet right now. Even by the time of his acquisition, Alistair is still under the impression he's an orphan. He's going to give you the gift of an uncomfortable horse ride if you can't give him presents. Alright.
Is it true there's a prince among the Isle's visitors?
None of them looked all that princely to me.
Of course.
Here we go. Look at that. Love letter. I'm so glad I decided. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No. No, I didn't want to go out. Stop.
All right.
Servant quarters. Go back. Everyone take issue with you calling it uncomfortable. He's very good at what he does. You wouldn't find it uncomfortable at all. Let's win. All right, let's go in here.
How many times I gotta tell you before it make it through that pointy skull?
Undercook.
Bank the
Cat.
coals at night, or the stew
Cat I
don't
can't talk to. Oh, here we go. Book. Feast day fish. Ogren.
Right here, old pal.
Hey. Like to know more
What
about
about?
you.
All right.
Talk more later. You're good. I think the Legion of the Dead armor is honestly pretty perfect for him. That goes quite well. Nagella, who are you?
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
Are you from Denerim?
No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
He has to rest his head on your bosom heap outside. Morrigan's found to be alive the whole King's bloodline story. Missed Ash's quest. That fighting the dragon on the mountain was epic. Oh yeah, he obliterated me. Might have been a couple of times.
His lordship sends no notice he's coming, and now the house is full of guests. Preserve us. This will be the death of me.
That was no joke. He on the sheath his +6 dagger. How you like the new accommodations, boy? He barks happily, wagging his tail. Sounds good. I just saw, yeah, this is definitely, there we go. You got to get to a specific spot. Okay. Parvala.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan? I am hardly surprised.
Never mind. Let's go. Anything else? Nope. Morrigan, what's up, darling?
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. Your desire.
Something. Never mind. You don't have anything more you want to say to me? No problem. We've talked plenty. What's the deal? There's a chest over here. Hey, look at that. And then I was able to unlock it. Excellent. What a character. I loved this guy when I first played Origins. He's still my favorite dwarf companion in any RPG ever.
I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
What's the hardest fight in this game? Probably the High Dragon. At least that's what it's been so far for me. I don't know how the in-game fights compare. That dog looks better than I do. I'm a very fan, Mike, but respect the Ogren appreciation. Ooh, Varric or Ogren? Varric or Ogren? That's tough for me. Varric is definitely a close second for me. I think Ogren is a close second for me. I think I like Varric a little bit more. I was only friends with Morrigan because I wanted to romance Flemeth. What? Wow. Yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Enora ask us for her help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Logain killed Caitlin?
My Queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
What did he say?
Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name. Traitor being the kindest. And locks her in a guest room.
Uh-oh. Logain would allow that?
King Kellen was like a son to him, and Logain left him to die. Does he love Honora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard House say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Would Logain kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
So what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Rescue the queen. Okay.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
I love Ogren, and it's undecidedly Varric. I just love the archetype of a dwarven rogue, especially one as charismatic as Varric. Looks too much like Shawn Michaels. Nice. I really wish there was anything about Logain's opinion about his freaking daughter having an Orlesian maid. That's an excellent point. You're enjoying your so far on the DATV. Oh, Dragon Age The Veilguard, right, okay. Reveals we've gotten so far. I think it's going to be a fun game. I don't know if it's going to equal up to this game. To be honest with you, some of the things that they revealed did make me feel a little bit better. But, you know, I think it could easily go either way, to be honest. Easily either way. I had another dream about the Archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think you're probably right. Oh wait, I think that Archdemon needs to die quickly.
Well, short of waltzing through the entire Darkspawn horde and tapping it on the nose, I'm not sure just how we're supposed to do that. But killing the Archdemon is the general plan. I understand. Good to have you on board. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Yep. And we're the right people to deal with it, sir. Don't you worry. Book. All right. And what's in here? Knew it. King Merithan. All right. Not your boy, too. I'm just a sexy boy. All right. Let me save here, and I think we're going to be able to restart Crime Wave. So let me go ahead and get Zevran, Morrigan, and Leliana. And let's see if they'll let us do that. This is servant quarters. We just came out of Arleman's estate. There's servant quarters and there's kitchen.
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over 2 years. Why do you ask?
And all the brothers and sisters there, they had taken vows?
Most of them, yes.
For 2 years, you had no contact with anyone but men and women who are promised to some uncaring god?
What are you getting at?
Didn't you desire companionship during those 2 years? 2 years! The very thought makes me weak.
My time in the cloister was a time of contemplation. I occupied myself with thoughts of the Maker and other worthy pursuits. But like I said, most of the brothers and sisters had taken vows. Not all of them. Some were just affirmed, like me.
Aha, that is not so bad then.
Nothing happens, Ivran. It would not be right to engage in that behavior in a house devoted to the Maker.
Why? The Maker made us who we are. He made our urges. He gave us these parts. You think he made them for looks?
Around the concept of celibacy and failing. Uh-oh, Amy. Try to put something on your nose that'll take it away. Like put a lemon under your nose or something like that.
Don't those chickens know they're laying for an hour? I'd better not see one speck of
Can't talk now, sir.
Maybe
Mistress Agatha.
with you.
They won't make me try them anymore.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that.
All right.
Yes.
There we go. Choice to make the game even harder. Paladins refuse quest rewards that are important for early game gold. All right, servants' quarters. We'll come back for that. My commander. And anybody else got? Nope. Okay.
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
You got a mark for me?
One more swipe, and no one will ever forget it. I guarantee you'll love it. 6 sovereigns. 10 Logain is out in the field. I figure you'd like to get back at him, right? Word is that his seneschal has been getting the Ten's crown all nice and sparkly for the landsmeet. The seneschal is taking a bit of a rest at the Nord Noble Tavern. He won't be there long. He has a heavy guard. But if you can make off with the tyrant's own crown, think of the embarrassment. That's all I know. I hope it's enough. You're back, eh? No luck yet, eh? Keep trying.
Know of any good place to break in?
I'm following up a lead in the palace if it all works out.
All right, that's not ready. Where does Crime Wave take us? Nald Noble Tavern. Excellent. In fact, I think I wanted to go in there anyway, so that works. This crossbow was called Sweet Chin Music.
You're being very foolish. Why would Logain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatened?
I don't think you can actually talk and convince any of these people, right?
The battle could not be won.
Even you must admit there's a suspicious rash of mortality among the advisors to the crown. Bryce, Urian, Eamon.
Eamon's not dead, more's the pity.
The only thing that truly worries me is Eamon's notion of putting this bastard on Marek's throne. It's an ill precedent.
True. I would rather see Honora keep the throne myself.
I have no time to deal with supplements.
Be gone. I've important matters to discuss.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too.
Boy, take your petition to the Darkspawn if it's so important to you. They hold my Arling now. I hear they're charitable folk.
Uh-oh. I'm not here for a handout. I'm a Grey Warden.
Shouldn't you be dead, then? How quick did you cut leash and run at Ostagar? No matter. I've nothing left for you to take, Grey Warden. Not even my sons. You're wasting your time here.
What happened to your sons?
What do you think happened? Did the Blight escape your notice? War claims the young and strong first, and Plague doesn't care about skill or bravery. There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
I remember this. Is there any way to be able to recruit him? Or is that pretty much always how the conversation's going to go?
What can I get you, stranger?
Finish one of your parties. You're not secretly making notes of recognition that you're old.
Your lands are in the south. What can I get you, stranger?
Ooh. Garnet. Here we go. There we go. Okay. That. And what's safe passage? Need someone to enter the wood and fire a message arrow to signal safe passage. Alright, fine. I'll do that.
What can I get you, stranger?
Finish the favor. There we go.
What can I
Finally,
get you, stranger?
the garnet is finished. Anyone need help? Dead drops. What? What with Gar? How's a man supposed to keep his weave full? And someone to deliver the spoils of my previous deals. I'll be certain to compensate them. All right. Some more back and forth. People join you if you win the landsmeet's approved. We basically just goes, we throw out lot in with the Wardens because why not? Got you, okay.
Wolf lost both his boys to Darkspawn, trying to evacuate. You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged.
I'm sorry. I'm busy at the moment.
All right.
Nobody goes in the room by authority of Tern Loghain.
Stand aside to be thrown aside.
I'll take none of sweet Andraste.
Leave now, I'll kill you where you stand.
Thank you. Men, run! Run for your lives!
Check with you real quick.
Make his blessings upon you, Warden.
Shouldn't you have something for me? Guess not. All right.
I say, what's the meaning of this?
Hand over the crown, I'll let you live.
Guards, come back, come! Here. Please spare me.
Leave. Doom, 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 doom. Just want to turn them. Oh, yeah, dead drop location, right? You place a deserved payment as K instructed. Okay, and that's done. Any other dead drops around here? Looks like no. Boom, 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 boom.
You're back, eh? The Tern's crown. Oh, that's rich. You have to admit, that was worth every copper you paid me, eh? They're calling you the Dark Wolf. What do you think of that? Too bad no one can know. You could get a lot of action. There's nothing more I can offer you like that. Anything else you fancy?
I
have
break
one
it.
last job.
Here we go.
A legendary one. Oh, a paltry 10 sovereigns is my take.
All right. So I'm going to be a
Fandel
legend?
is one of the richest men in the entire kingdom. At his grand ball next week, he's displaying some of his priceless treasures. Paintings of old masters, the armaments of the first king of Denerim, and more. Oh, more. Mages have put up magical wards, but I've got a route that will bypass that. Once inside, I've no idea how you'll deal with the guards, but if you do, you'll be rich and infamous. I can't wait to see what people say.
All right. Sounds good. But also sounds like I don't need Zathrian anymore. Is the alienage open now? What's going on, Lori? Oh, I had a good time with Pathfinder today? That's awesome. Wait, what's this? I don't remember her being. Who's Hobrin?
It's so nice to be in civilization. Be careful with that package.
All right. Yeah, it looks like it. Is it?
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
Okay. The alienage is still closed. Interesting. So it must be over here that I changed party members. Except, wait. Crime, wait, where is this? That bypass of his estate and will let you break in to rob the Baron. Let's see. Doom, 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 doom. It opens after you talk to Honora. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
I better not see one speck of black on
Of course.
those loads.
There we go.
Yes.
Alistair, Morrigan, Liliana. There we go. Yep, take care, Baldry. Makes sense. There we go. All right, now. Boop, boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right, this is a good place to stop. We are now done with the L's and just have to deal with the landsmeet before we finally get into the end game. So I hope all of you enjoyed the stream. I had a great time. It's really been fun getting through this, re-experiencing everything that Dragon Age Origins has to offer. So, barring an emergency, I do definitely plan to be back on tomorrow. So, hopefully, I will see all of you in the next stream. Take care. Fun is the word, though. 3 ended up needing to be revived due to the water elemental. Nice. Take care, Jeff. Have a good one, man. Night, Amy. Always good to see you. Thanks, Amy. Definitely put some effort into trying to pick them out. So glad they're working for somebody. Night, Josh. Have a good one.